What? Hello. Why not save the humor? We're too funny.
Oh my god.
We're simply too
Dexter.
funny.
Okay, Dexter, you cannot be sleeping on my clothes when your bed is right there. Go to okay, he's sat in it now.
He's normal.
Okay, sorry, everybody. I'm mad at my dog. He's been upsetting me with some of his behavior. What is up with you? It's a pile of my clothes.
Oh wait, we're silent? No, we're not. Yeah, you had us muted, Fivehead.
Dumbass.
5-head. I'm like, I see the bars in OBS going up. I know I've done everything right.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah, I will say, I have been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses recently, and going from Claude and Dimitri back to Corrin, whatever my misgivings with Three Houses plot are, they are largely down to, like, pacing.
I don't have a lot of major problems with actual characters and characterization in Three Houses. By and large, and like most of them.
Yeah, like, the lords in Three Houses are incredibly compelling, so going from Dimitri to Corrin, it's gonna suck a bit. I'm not even... You know what's really funny?
I can barely
There was a mission in, Three Houses where Didier, concerned that the kingdom forces that have been sent to rout a recent uprising in Duska are going to basically kill fuckloads of people and turn it into a bloodbath because they're extremely racist, decides to join the effort to suppress the uprising, and then, in doing so, discreetly offer an opportunity to the rebels to escape unharmed.
Based.
Which, like, huh. Wow, it's like, if the plot of this game wasn't fucking wrong.
It's almost like, hey, if the people you support are doing a bad thing, you can just not support them, actually. You can do your own thing.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's time to start referring to Corrin as the boar. That's an interesting
Welcome to my fell storefront.
Unfortunately, I've already depicted you as a raging boar.
Huh.
Oh, what? Oh, he actually got me. He actually got me. What's a fine prize? A free heal stave? I'll take that, actually.
It's 1,000. It's 1,000 gold. We'll take that. Yeah.
And actually, it's time for our hair change.
He's sniffing my closed suitcase.
They're so good.
But
what have we not used yet?
You're not gonna walk behind my suitcase and sleep on my jumper instead of your bed,
Have we used this fuck-ass Bob yet? I feel like we might have.
No fucking way. What is wrong with your bed, dog? This is crazy.
I think we might not have used the pigtails.
Dexter.
I think we used these pigtails. I think... man, I should have been making a list of the hair we've used.
I think we've actually probably used all of them by now. Maybe not the short hair.
We definitely haven't used the pixie cut. And so we can roll
go
with
with
that.
the pixie cut. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
We'll give a white rose. And then, of course, it's Bond. Okay, who's... Oh, right, I forgot. I'm just bonding with our husband.
Who we married.
Our husband, whom we love. Jacob.
What's he gonna say? Please give me some cringe line, Jacob.
Is he not gonna...
You're a real guy.
Sometimes I find it difficult to maintain decorum with you when the others are around.
Jacob just really went, sometimes I find it difficult not to slap your ass when we're walking by people.
Jacob. Maintain your decorum. It's no wonder. Locked in close quarters with a dangerous boar.
Space who I want to touch.
Let's pet
Touch Fuga's
Flora.
face. We'll pet Flora. Flora's put in some work.
It's okay, Flora.
Jacob is still here. Jacob is here while we're touching Flora's face.
No need to fuss. Just relax while I tidy up.
True. And that's what she does with the map.
That's true. True, actually.
Alright.
Alright, I think that's all. Oh no, I gotta feed my Tamagotchi. Give her a berry. Eat your food, Lilith, while you still can.
Actually, not the route where Lilith dies.
She doesn't die in
That's a
Conquest?
birthright.
I thought she died in both for some reason.
Nope. Just birthright. They need like stupid plot twists to make you feel bad about going birthright and want to go revelation.
Oh.
That's why your emoto dies.
Crying out loud.
My emoto.
Felicia's plate. All right,
They call me
I
the Blade.
think that's all of.
Felicia's plate is actually decent because if I recall correctly, it's a magic hidden weapon.
That's pretty good.
I think.
I think we're good on all our items and such.
Alright.
Why does she have a Kodachi?
Sweetheart, can you not just go into your bed and stop wandering around? I don't... The wandering around is slightly unnerving, isn't it, mister?
Oh, actually, give her
My
the
old
heal
boy.
save we just picked up. Huge, massive, big. Yeah, everyone seems pretty good on items.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, because here at Spear. for some reason.
Oh, wait, get a hunter's knife from the shop.
A hunter's knife.
A hunter's knife.
That's a
As well as probably a beast killer.
I think I definitely have a beast killer already. I think, unless we need multiple.
You... Honestly, that might not be unappreciated in this particular. So, the upcoming map is
Okay.
the worst one in the game.
Oh yay!
Honestly, it's by a large margin too.
Oh no, it's like not even close. That's awful.
I mean, it's probably
Where is the car?
less annoying on hard than in Lunatic.
We've got two beast killers.
Unfortunately, the resident bisexual of Fire Emblem Fates is still at large, Jeppo. Oh, we got two beast killers.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fire. Yeah, get the other one on someone who can use it.
Yeah, yeah. Do I want to
you
swap?
might not want.
Do I want to
to
swap
bring-
the other one off of Jacob so that someone who's actually fighting is using it?
Oh, we're gonna have problems on this map. Fuck. Wait, Wait, I'm just thinking.
Nah, we're gonna lock
can
in.
you reclass?
We're gonna lock in.
I'm gonna. I think you're going to want to undeploy some people, probably.
Oh wait, right. I remember what you were saying about this map now.
You'll see when we get. Oh, come here.
You know, we'll take a peek at it real quick, just so like we can move a little bit and then see what we're up. Because I don't quite remember what the whole deal with this map is. So let's find out together.
You would have been
There's no
playing it on
watching
normal
headlines.
mode, which I think makes it a lot less generally bad.
I'm not doing any of these. Oh yeah, there we go. After 18.
Shihara Sugi goes kind of hard.
Shihara Sugi is pretty good. I enjoy that. Black and White. Oh my god, my favorite Pokemon games? I wish I was playing those instead.
True. I mean, the thing is, I enjoy Conquest as a game. I do think randomizing it... Well, okay.
What is it?
Randomizing it could work. The problem has been the randomized item.
Yeah, yeah. I will fully admit, that was a call you told me that I probably shouldn't have, and I still hit the button. That was on
in
me.
fact, I think I specifically said
You
the
called
biggest
the
problem
entire
will be,
problem with it.
The biggest problem will be that your like money drops in Conquest are quite specific, and you really appreciate them.
What's this?
You called the
Is it-
exact problem we'd be having, and I was like, it'll be fine. We were
Look, the
not
truth
quite
is-
as fine as I thought we'd be.
The truth is, people should obey my orders unquestioningly. And I'm actually gonna get a pot of tea
No
from
turning back
downstairs
now.
and also some milk.
Yeah, go for
so
it.
I can make myself tea live on
Oh
stream.
my god, Scarlet.
Wow.
Oh, is Scarlet replacing Oh wait, we don't get Izana in this one. Damn.
Thank you.
Just cursed to never have Scarlet.
Well, not a problem.
First heir to the Divin bloodline.
Ah!
I do like Izana. One of the Fates characters that I don't like, still not a deep or super interesting character, but like very fun. And
What is
sometimes
it?
that's all you need for a character to be like,
Cousin.
I don't know, fun to have around, which is more than a lot of this cast.
Oh,
You have my gratitude. Yo. You got something to say? Nope.
We haven't played this game in a month, I think. A solid
Huh?
month. Because we did it very soon after the new year.
Leave it to me.
I don't think I've forgotten like how to play or anything though. I think this is like
Hey.
not hi
Brother.
Camilla. Hi Takumi. Why did I say it Takumi? I don't normally say it like that. I think only when I'm on stream I mispronounce things.
Everyone.
gotcha.
Takumi. Also, hi Ike! God, I wish he was on our side. It's tragic. It's simply tragic.
Ha!
I don't know if I got to say it on stream, and most of my friends already know this. And I posted it on Blue Sky, but seeing Ike reminds me, and I just want to gush about it. I found Fire Emblem Path of Radiance at my local game store a couple months ago. And it was little bit of a little bit of a hit to the wallet to grab it, but I did grab it, and oh, I'm so happy to have it physically. It's so cool.
You're hired.
In really good condition too, and it came with the manual and everything. It was also a bit crowdfunded by my friends who, when I posted about it, sent me some money to make it possible to grab, and I very much appreciated it. It was very kind. Sniffs.
Hello, Scarlet.
Hello, Scarlet.
You ever think about how like this game is full of like characters having a weird attitude towards the country that is invading them,
Right?
and you can't recruit Scarlet in Conquest? Deeply unfortunate. I wish I could get Scarlet.
Please. Dude, I was so
Hi,
dude,
Ike.
I was so excited to see her, and then I realized, oh, she's replacing Izana, so we still don't get her.
No, I actually think you do get Izana in Conquest.
Oh! No, right, it's weird. You don't get Izana in Revelations, is it? Right?
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
so weird.
Dude, some of the routes are like.
That's
Scarlet
right.
in Revelations,
That's right. I
by the
forgot.
way,
You
is
get him in
completely
both,
taking
but
the
then you
piss.
don't get Revelations. That's so weird.
Scarlet in Revelations is a character that has completely taken the piss.
She just
Unbelievable.
dies immediately, right?
You have her for like 3 chapters, yeah. No, in fact, I think you have her for 2 chapters.
Crazy.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's weird that in the game.
Why her, man?
In the game that
It's
pitches
like,
itself as like, oh, this is the one where like it's your Route C. You can get everybody and do different things. There's still a handful of characters you just can't get for literally no reason.
I am so
Yeah, well,
sorry.
There's also Gunter, who you get for most of the game, and then it's like, oh, why can't this guy support anyone? That's sure suspicious. And then...
Oh no!
Big brother.
What do you want? Hoshida!
Hoshiden. Said that with a hard H.
Well, as opposed to the Cockney soft H.
Yeah.
What's up, Oshiden? What, so you can steal her away to Oshido? The first time you chance you get?
Dude, if Nor had Cockney accents, this would actually be the best game ever made.
Okay, wait, no, you're cooking. Rebellions are like seeds, Corin. You must salt the earth before they spread.
Thank you.
As Crown Prince of Nor, I am bound by the same political constraints.
Banger.
Well,
Banger.
Despite your
Oh my
differences,
God.
the two of you are quite similar in some ways. Almost like
No,
you're
they're the
basically
same
the same
character.
character.
Yeah, they're the same. They're the literal exact same
They're
character.
the same. It's like you're the same
I think
guy.
like Takumi and Leo are slightly more different from each other, but yeah, like
Takumi and Leo, like, Takumi has the
God,
fact that he hates you.
Camilla?
But like,
Is Camilla seriously the Fates Royal with the most personality?
genuinely, yes. Like, she's the only one who doesn't just have a
No,
one-to-one replacement on the other side of the family.
Xander, well, to be fair, that means the same also applies to
Oh, that's
Hinoka.
That's true.
No, wait, dude.
Wait, a far
But
more attractive.
Hinoka wasn't
Wait.
planned for. It was originally gonna be Kagero.
Oh, right. So then, then it would have just been. You would have had two big boob sisters on either side. That's so dumb. Also,
Oh, yeah,
I
so
will
it's like-
I will say it's really funny that Ike Ryoma goes, "I'm far more attractive." I'm like, wait, that's fun actually. I don't know if I agree.
Xander does have some good moments in support that like add a bit
This
more
I
to him.
recall there
but the
being like a
kind
big
of-
thing about how like story Xander and support Xander are like different characters.
So that's from that is a take that is taken from a single video, a single YouTube video referred from a channel referred to as like Ghast.
Oh yeah.
I mostly have respect for most of their media takes, I guess. But when I say respect, that doesn't mean I agree with them.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I wasn't saying I necessarily agreed. I just remember that being a big thing I heard parroted around when this game came out.
Yeah, it's
Because
kind of like,
I
I would say that,
Granted, I haven't seen Xander supports in a very long time, so I can't speak to
I
it
think
now,
what I remember
but-
saying about it was basically that the thing about story Xander and support Xander coming across really different is that if you compare any character that features prominently in these games' plots to their support counterpart, they're going to come across really different.
Right, yeah, big time.
And to an extent, I think that makes sense because it's like, you know, hey, maybe different sides of the character.
Yeah, like, I would
getting
I would
shown in their
imagine.
supports. Yeah,
And I would
exactly.
imagine also like probably different writers involved as well.
Yeah, but the big thing is, I would actually just say that Fates across the board has extremely inconsistent writing.
Big agree.
So
yeah.
like,
like Xander
you know,
isn't
characters
Xander
come
isn't
across
unique
different
for being.
between games.
Yeah.
Right?
Like Xander isn't necessarily unique for having that disparity. That's just most of the
Fucking
characters.
Azura is able to fix Takumi's possession, and it's barely an inconvenience in Birthright.
Yeah. But in this game, it's like, oh no, he's too far gone. So full of
Yeah.
rage. Such a lust
And
for
that's like- and
revenge.
that's just-
Also, I want to draw attention to Zola, a character I forgot existed until this scene.
What, you're telling me that this isn't the most memorable
Dude,
character in
when
the game?
I genuinely thought that this was going to be Iago when like they were shedding the disguise, and like I was like, who the fuck is this character? I have no memory of them.
In Birthright,
What?
they defect to your side when you spare them,
That's so funny.
and then they betray you again and die.
Okay, that's based actually. To murderous royals while they're unarmed. They won't have us win the war this way.
This is ridiculous, by the way. Once again, this is just, like, this is actually like an act of treason from Xander.
And it's like, that's fine, but go all the way with it.
Oh, oh. Oh, wow, my dad's home early. Hold on. Thought
Oh,
he was
yeah.
coming home tomorrow.
Understood.
I'm gonna go say hi to him.
Yeah, go say hi.
He's returned from the Middle East, so presumably
no
he's become the
kidding.
Lisan al-Jaib or something. I don't
That's so exciting.
know. Actually, to be fair, he just goes there for, like, business trips these days. Alright, see you in a bit.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
do your thing. I'm gonna take a look at the map. So we have the gang inside here. Takami's a diviner right now? That's not normal, right? Or is it? Who is he? God, that's... Is this the first time I'm seeing Takami? No, because I saw him earlier in the game, too, on the map. I don't remember him being a diviner. This is such a diviner-heavy seed. There's so many of them. Let's see. All right. So Gray said this was going to be the worst map. And he was telling me to bring beast killers. I don't see... Oh, there's an enfeeble one over here. Okay. Feeble Winter. Oh, we're on two sides of the map. Okay. A strategist over. Oh, okay. And here. Okay, here's why we have the beast killers. Okay. Are there any on this side? No. Okay. So just give the beast killers basically entirely to this side of the map then. There's like this guy over here, and then these guys could go to the left, but like, I think that's fine actually. Is this boss or is it defeat all bosses within 20 turns? So what? All? So it's like what? Him and then oh, they're a boss as well. That's funny. Just these just random Norian generals. Okay. Or yeah, so I'm just thinking then, I would imagine the strat is like send this side up here, and then send this side down here. Alternatively, I could just concentrate both and go up here, and then have them both fall back down this way. That might be better, but I don't know how they're gonna move. Let me unfield everybody real quick so I can pick and choose who I'm bringing. Actually, no, don't unfield them, but just like take a quick look. This might be fine. This might just be everybody I need, actually. Yeah, because Silas, I'm pretty sure we've dropped. The one thing about like the gap between playing this is that high key, I forget like not how to play, but which people we have become more permanent and which ones we've stopped using. Like Silas and Leo are not fielded anymore. But yeah, I think this is the crew for this. Sizo's got the hunter's knife. Maybe I buy another one and give it to Fuga, honestly. Oh wait, no, can I even buy another one? I might not be able to afford one actually. Oh, so that said, I probably want to bring Sizo on this side of the map. Yeah. So, where's Torrent? Here's Torrent. So pair them up. Who are all our pair ups? Laura's over here. Lucina. We do need more than one healer. In general, not necessarily right now. I think we'll probably be fine. But it makes me remember, I'm like, wow, we do still have just the one. I think we have just the one anyway. Oh, we have Mozu now. Oh, right, we have Mozu now. I forgot Mozu was a troubadour now. No, not now. No, that's right. Mozu was a troubadour. She was just way worse, so we didn't use her. That's fine. I don't think we don't really need Mozu. Okay, yeah, so Kaze, do the pair up with... No, not with Effie. God, what are all our pair ups? I actually forget. Someone else goes with Effie now, right? I think it was Silas. Or no, that's right. Were we doing Kiragi and Effie, and we just swapped who was in front? I think that's how we did that. Or was it Kaze and Kiragi? I actually forget right now. Oh, and Effie's a great knight now. Yeah. Or was it Rink? I forget what all our pair-ups were. Continuing the thing where, like, I kind of wish I got into the habit of just rewatching at least the ends of streams I did from a while ago. Hana went with somebody. It might have been Robin. Does it get more moves for Robin? I totally thought she would have. Give Hana to Robin. That sounds correct. Kaze. What does that give Kiragi? It gives him one more move. Holy shit. Stats. What are Kiragi's stats compared to Effie's? 18 speed and then 17 defense as opposed to 13. Okay, yeah. Pair up Kaze with so maybe give Hana to Effie, honestly. Kiragi has one more move than Effie does. Is that because of a skill he has? Oh yeah, it totally is. Hang on, which one is that? Oh right, and he's got Optimist, right? No, it's not because of skill. He just oh, because he's a paladin. All right, cool. So they're paired up. Reina's off because she's our dancer. Flora's by herself. Azura, I think, needs somebody. Oh, right. Rinka and Azura was the other pair up, I believe. It's one defense? Really? That's funny. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. At the very least, that lets Azura ferry Rinka somewhere else, because I think Rinka just hits harder, right? Oh, not really. Her strength is way lower. Which, yeah. Oh, no. Right. Strength doesn't matter right now. It's magic. Because of the 11 sword. Yeah. Okay. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and way more over here. So yeah, and then just swap where people are going. So like, Azura has a beast killer, so I just put her over here. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's more equal. I think I want an equal, a bit of an equal spread over here. And then, yeah, I think this is fine actually. Maybe put Reina on the other side. If these guys are gonna be moving down here, like into so many more enemies. Whereas this group is going over here. On second thought, maybe I should just focus on bringing them both down first and then up. Instead of splitting them. Yeah, I think that's actually a way better idea. Because even though technically they would cover more ground splitting, I think it would take longer. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay. I can't wait for Gray to come back. He's like, no, you've done this all wrong! And then I explode. We're gonna just swap. Actually, swap these two. There we go. And then over here. Kaza needs to be paired up with somebody. I just don't know who. Fuga is? What does that give Fuga? Speed, but he's not really hurting for speed. Who's hurting for speed?
You know,
Okay,
this
Ryan by
map,
himself.
actually, I forget that it exists a lot because the coming map kind of overshadows it in my mind. As for, like, the order of maps in this game. Remember how I said, like, oh, the next map is the worst one in the game? Sorry, I was wrong. This,
Oh, you meant this one?
This
Oh, you
map
meant
is
this one's
actually
fine?
completely fine. No, this map is completely fine. It's actually very chill.
Good to know.
No, yeah, this map is not bad. It's actually quite fun. It's got like
Yay.
a nice little time limit.
Yeah, cash. Not a super strict time limit. Just enough to make you sweat. Who is that second beast killer? Where is the second beast killer? Oh, Azura has it. It's just not equipped. Okay, cool. That's fine. All right, yeah. I think I can just start this. I think I am completely fine. Yay. So I was thinking, I think the game plan is just send both sides, like, down this way. Clear up down here, and then have them both head up. That sounds correct to me. Because you've got enfeeble, and I will mark you.
Alright, hello.
Me when I'm enfeebled.
Yeah, no,
Welcome back.
This map is fine. There's a time limit, but it's not, like, too pressing. The central concern is, like, just being careful for, like, effective weaponry on some of the
Yeah.
enemies, basically.
Speaking of, what do you have?
Oh,
Beast
Slayer,
Killer, that's
I
right.
believe, yeah. But,
Totally.
yeah.
Yeah, wait, that'll be funny.
But yeah, it's the map after this that is absolute dog.
Can someone move
The map
Yes.
after this.
So, hey, you know, good to know we have something to look forward to. You have horns moving.
It's yeah. The funny thing is, it's like it's one of the few things in the Fire Emblem community that isn't like controversial.
Oh, it's just unanimously agreed on horrible map.
Yeah, I think the one that's a bit more controversial is like the ninja one. You know, I've seen reasonable people can disagree about ninja map. I think the next map is just it's a stinker. It's just not fun.
That's unfortunate.
I think Flora dies.
I don't think
That's
she
my
dies.
guess.
She is just in a little bit of danger, though. I misplayed it a little bit, but
she's looking dead. Dual strike from these
Dead?
generals. Also,
Oh, no
3 of them
goodness.
attack her bat.
well, you know what? We'll see what happens, right? I think that she'll live.
This
because
is
she's
one
bad.
thing. The ability to rewind turns they introduce in Echoes really did improve Fire Emblem games.
It is nice to to realize you misplayed and then press a button and go, I don't do that actually. Which I guess
That's exactly right.
I guess
That's
technically I have
exactly
that power
correct.
still. But
Yeah, but so does. It's okay, Father. Killer Queen has unlocked a 3rd power.
Sorry, I am playing this a little brainlessly right now, and I apologize.
That's alright. I think I have my brain turned on. Look, worst comes to worst, we get completely stun locked. We turn this into a 3 houses stream when I figure out how to get OBS working.
Oh, true. Oh, dude, if you ever need OBS help, just let me know.
I've actually used it before, hilariously. And, like, I got all of it set up for that charity stream, and then I did I did a Path of Radiance Maniac mode stream, and I got bored, so I decided to leave the Path of Radiance Maniac mode on in the background, and then play Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne on top of it as a gag.
That's really funny.
The unfortunate part is it's from a period in my life where I used some slang that was pretty nasty.
I gotcha.
So I wouldn't want to go through the archives. Also, yeah, watch.
Yeah,
okay.
Wow. Oh,
Reyna would probably
Reyna.
also have died
Reyna.
there. And now Flora dies, I think. Unless she lives. She might, but I don't think we want to lose Effie here.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm
dead.
resetting anyway. I'm just seeing, like, how in danger did I put everybody?
Yeah, but something worth keeping in mind, promoted enemies are just close.
They did not hit Flora at all for some reason. It's really funny.
Yeah, I think
I'll
it's
reset
probably because bro thought he could kill Reyna, and he well, actually, to be fair, he probably could kill Reyna because that dual strike missed, right?
Yeah, it only missed because, yeah, she only didn't die because it missed. Alright, that was just a recon run. Now the brain is on. Speaking of these guys, yeah, I forgot how hard enemies do hit in this stage of the game. that is completely on me. So
yeah,
honestly,
I mean, Corrin is incredibly bulky. It's something you might know, in big part due to the Jacob pair-up.
oh yeah.
One thing here is
husband.
you usually go with a plus magic Corrin over a plus speed Corrin. And you can probably see you've got like 16 magic, you probably would want more,
Right.
ideally speaking.
Because Boldax hits hard, but could be hitting much harder.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, like, you know, plus magic Corrin is like, you go like, Dog Mage to Black Knight, or Wyvern Rider to Malignite, and you're just a beastly unit.
I wonder how much damage Corrin would take from these dudes. 22. Oh, she'd be fine. Even if all of them attacked her at once, she would actually be fine. Yeah, I'm cooking. You mentioned playing SMT on top of Path of Radiance now, and now I'm just thinking, you ever see those videos where someone plays 2 games at the same time?
No, that was pretty much it. You know, I was really ahead of the curve. I got the like soap block cutting next to Subway Surfers with AI voice reading Reddit compilations. I beat them. I beat them to the game.
You were so powerful.
You know, people just don't realize that I'm a visionary. Resistance.
You were ahead. We took their resistance.
Fuck. I keep forgetting about that shit. So
How could you forget about Resistance Taker? It's our best skill.
I'm actually not gonna lie, right? In Thracia 776, one of the Fire Emblem games for the SNES.
That's the one with
Leaf.
Yes, that's right. I was gonna say Selleaf, and I'm like, that's not the right one.
Well, actually, to be fair, I think Selleaf has a cameo.
Oh, that's funny.
So keep in mind, Thracia 776 is literally a mid-qual to FE4.
Oh, so they are
Like-
related. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're not just related. Leaf is in FE4.
Gotcha.
He's actually a
Alright,
better
yeah,
unit in
good-
FE4
good
than
to-
he is
good
in
to know I
FE5,
wasn't just
the
making
game in
that
which
up.
he's in its starring role.
Man. Oh,
Um,
wait, when you think about it, isn't that what Ike has going on, too? In Radiant Dawn?
He's in a starring role in Radiant Dawn.
That is true.
But yeah, it's kind of, what's the way to put this? Who has the highest res here?
Unfortunately, they all have about the same. I guess the highest is
Oh,
Frida.
wait, no, because, Robin has a skill that will help him take magic damage,
Oh.
I think, if you get him a single level.
If he gets...
Because he's in the Dread Fighter class. I actually think
I
he
see.
probably tanks that shit quite nicely.
Oh, wait, who's on my pair-ups? Rick has got 21.
Rink, easy, Rink.
I totally forgot. Yeah. Rinka.
Yeah, it's
Rinka!
Rinka. True.
Yeah, I've decided to send these guys this way.
So, actually, you know, I'm gonna talk about Thracia 776 a bit.
Yeah,
so,
go for
I've
it.
talked before a bit about how, like, it's the game where you're expected to, like, scrounge up the most. One other feature it had that I kind of wish they reused it in, like, Telius, but to be honest, I think it would be pretty good in this game, too. The game's just base story had, like, skill scrolls available that you could use to teach a unit a given skill, right? So like how you got Resistance Taker, you could give units Wrath, was a really big one. And I don't know, I think it just made it gave a resource that you could, like, choose to invest in an interesting way to the player,
Right.
you know? And it's like, I like that. I wish it was a design choice
Why did I
that
do
later
this?
games replicated a bit more. Because from this point onwards, it's like, if you want to get a particular skill, you train your way through a class.
Right.
And that's it, right? Rather than like, oh, I've got this like limited resource that I can choose to invest in a certain way. It's like,
She's got Doodle anyway. She's fine. Yeah, it's good to have more of that freedom in these kinds of games.
yeah, this also just makes a unit feel a bit more special, right? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I put the cool thing on them to like complete the build. So, like, in particular, Wrath in Thracia 776 was an ability that made you crit whenever you retaliated. Which sounds really broken, and that's because it is. There's no caveat, yeah, it just really was that good.
It's just correct.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, the Hunter's
yeah. Hit him with the Hunter's Knife. Dude, I must have done this literally by accident. I paired Sizo up with Effie for some reason.
I'm so fucked up. Where did his speed base come from?
He's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, because I remember I was saying, like, his speed is actually unusually high for Sizo. Like, that's not the speed
we
that character usually
randomized the most cracked Sizo in existence.
The craziest thing is, looking at that defense stat, he's actually one of your bulkiest units.
He's just good for no reason.
That's
He's crazy.
He's like all the better to serve Lord Rio. By the way, can I just
True.
say, Didier is really funny because he is like extremely yes, my lord, but he's also like a completely busted unit. Like,
Did is yes,
like-
my lord, but it feels less egregious with him, I think, because you feel more of that genuine friendship between him and Dimitri rather than just this guy serving this other guy.
I think the other thing is that the dynamic is kind of interesting in that Dimitri clearly isn't entirely comfortable with the way Diju addresses
Yeah,
him.
facts. Like, he doesn't really... Diju is his friend, not his servant, and he wishes Diju would, like, not act that way.
No, exactly. And then, like, obviously I like the Dusker subplot. It's actually just kind of alright.
It's not the worst fantasy racism subplot by a very wide margin.
Yeah. I would actually say it's decent.
No,
I'll
yeah,
probably
that's a very
transfer
backhanded way to
onto,
say that.
Fuga. I think probably
What's that?
transfer Hana onto Fuga.
Oh yeah.
Transfer Hana onto Fuga, it will give him speed and res.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I'm gonna stay there. 22. Oh yeah, he's fine. Can he reach him? No, he doesn't have any fought super far.
Yeah, but you'll set up to attack.
Oh
on the
wait,
next turn, I think.
wait. Res
No,
plus
because
10.
now you're not going to retaliate if they attack you at one range.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I didn't realize it was just 2. Right, I forgot. Forgot how bows work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move him.
Yeah, common bow moment.
Common bow moment.
Like, okay, here's an example, for instance, right? This game, if you complete as a
Maybe
fate,
I'll just move.
you get a skill scroll for a skill called
Genuinely fun.
Point Blank. And what Point Blank, I do not think you live from those guys. Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy. He did 14 damage and had 21% crit. That guy will double you because lightning has the brave effect.
I see. Wait, hang on.
I don't think
Oh yeah, and I don't kill.
And
Anyway.
your hit rates are really whatever because it's
No,
a
I
bolt
can't-
axe against a
Yeah,
Tomy user.
okay.
You're not doing much to. This is a job for ninjas and possibly Flora also. Actually,
Oh
it's
yeah, Flora.
definitely a job
Yeah, no,
for
Flora
has
moves in and
32
doesn't
resistance.
take damage.
Just highlight that hero pair to ensure you're not in their range, and then I think you'll save. Yeah.
Yeah, so just move for like just right outside it.
Not there because then the heroes can still dual strike you, I think. But maybe one tile back. So like,
Would they be able to
Yeah,
do
like
something
that.
from right here? That still looks like it's out of their range.
they'll be able to dual
if they
strike you.
move, I see what you mean. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like right here. Yay. And then corn.
While they're
I
at
guess,
it, probably-
also kind of.
Probably have her dual strike with someone, so move Corin next to her.
Hey Flora. Hi. Hi Flora, how are you?
Oh, okay, he just didn't go for Flora.
He
Alright,
just
fair enough.
chose not to. Okay.
And then I don't think, yeah, Fuga's completely fine.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you're completely
I
fine.
expected that to like still be pretty dire, but
These
no,
guys
like,
are
everybody.
so much
Oh, let
less
me
not.
mute my.
It seems like the biggest
Here we go.
problem. He, him, Scarlet.
Him, Scarlet. True.
I kind of prefer she, her, Scarlet. I think I think to be fair, I think the hardest thing was she, her, Tsubaki. Still,
Damn.
steel dagger.
She, her Tsubaki went really hard. No, oh yeah, still good damage. I would just like, can Saizo just blow him up? Because that'd be so funny. Yeah! Yeah,
As
he
it
can!
turns out, Saizo can. Yeah.
And he got the
Bro, I
level
don't
up.
know, maybe
and
we
he levels
just
up
have this.
every stat he needs. He can't stop winning.
Dude, I'm just like thinking, is this a better unit than like normal Camilla? And honestly, maybe.
He's
I don't-
really good. Let
I
me
don't know.
save state real quick.
Master Ninja Camilla like it would go pretty insane if you got it.
I love Master Ninja.
I love Master Ninja. I love damage.
I love level up
2 range.
I love plus magic.
Actually, to be fair,
Astra,
considering that,
huge.
so what's really funny about that is the Levin Sword can't proc Astra.
Oh, it can't?
So you're like,
Damn!
no, it can't crit or trigger offensive skills.
Devastating.
Mind you, Astra is definitely one of the better proc skills, because when Astra procs, you get a deal guard immediately. Although, to be fair, even then, that's something you don't always want. It's just slightly... Fates is slightly weird, because, like, unlike every other Fire Emblem game, if you get an unpredictable burst of damage, it might be a bad thing.
Right.
You're like, what the heck?
Your
Dude,
Dude, isn't that high, but I'm just...
Do you ever get, like, shocked by just seeing people, like, actually use ChatGPT in, like, day-to-day life?
Yes, actually. Dude, my little brother, he told me, like, a little bit ago that he used ChatGPT for, like, a lot of his school assignments and shit. And I'm like, dude, you're
See,
making me
that-
genuinely sad.
See, that I'm actually, like, less bugged about, because there were so many essays where I just did not give a
Yeah, that's
Right.
true, I guess.
So it's like if this is something that is complete. Now, keep in mind, your brother, I imagine, is like what, either a middle schooler or a high schooler.
Yeah, like
right?
just
so
in the high
it's
school.
not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not high stakes.
Yeah, that's true.
really. If it was like you were at uni, getting a fucking
Yeah, I'll go.
getting ChatGPT to write shit for you, that I would find crazy.
Because then it's like, what are you even doing here?
Yeah, it's like you are paying it through the nose to be here. Why are you using ChatGPT?
Oh, I should have positioned Corin. Well, and more people. Oh wait. Oh no, I can't. No, I should not have her go. Actually, I gotta move them out of here.
Just have Flora finish off that sorcerer,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm gonna make sure Reyna can like answer 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit. I don't know, it's like I'm just seeing someone going like they've got some really specific historical question. Rally movement is decent in this game.
I can probably drop resistance +2, honestly, because like she has 33
I
resistance.
actually think if anything, go with relief.
Yeah.
Or what are you using relief for? This is
I
the
guess
kind
that's
of
true.
thing. This is really useful on units that are very bulky. And Flora has very good magic bulk,
But her
it's
defense
like
bulk isn't that great.
no, it's nothing
true. Yeah, we'll
particularly
go for now.
special. So it's kind of like you're either going to be at like full HP, letting mages tink off of you, or you're gonna be dead. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Does Flora have... Flora does not have... For a second, I was like, does Flora have lock touch? Because that'd be so funny.
No, Saizo does though.
dude, so many of our units have lock touch. It's so funny.
Yeah, just
just half of our people have it. I think Flora's just completely fine in this room. Like, I don't think either of them
no,
can kill her.
she's not really in any danger.
Like-
The only thing that might scare her is like a stray vengeance proc from Zola, but that's even then that's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Like the most that could make him deal is go from 1 damage to like 21 damage.
And even then, the other sorcerer is not doing enough damage to kill even after
well,
that.
also keep in mind 21 damage. He would have to be at exactly 1 health. It's like,
Yeah. I'll do that. Who do I wanna...
oh, you know something amazing?
Just attack
Because
Flora.
he's not he's not a chest. His 10,000 gold drop doesn't get random.
Oh, true! True! Mr. Moneybags has entered the building.
Hold on a minute, folks. They,
here to help.
See it?
do you know why they call him the Cloud? Because he's making it right. You want a dual strike for that, I think.
Yeah. Facts. Major.
Also you want to make sure you actually kill them, which you don't.
Yeah.
And they kill you in response.
Let's see.
How's Kiragi doing?
Where is Kiragi?
To
There
that?
he is. Kiragi, how are you? Oh yeah, no, that kills. He takes a lot
Yep.
of damage if they hit, but...
Well, they won't, because he's dual guarding.
Oh! True. True. You simply love to see it.
Flora can probably take out one of the heroes.
Yeah,
And
Zola's
then just
not
make
gonna
sure
move.
someone's there to block the door to those two sorcerers. and then
Yeah.
you're
Look at that!
good. Yeah. Yep.
Simply
Yeah.
explode them. Oh, and...
Average
and-
mage. I think the thing I'm really liking about Flora
what
right
is
now
that?
is that
Is that
she's
okay?
this good of a unit and just
Yeah, he
also
does.
has 100% consistent hit rate.
Yeah, dude, she almost never misses.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
It's
and,
like-
I only say almost to be like all inclusive. I don't think I've ever seen her miss.
I can see her probably having missed an 80% at one point in like one stream. This game doesn't have true hits, so 80 miss will miss more often than it does in other Fire Emblem games. Use an Iron Axe, that will kill.
Oh, true. You simply love to see
If
it.
you don't miss.
But,
But you might.
yeah, but I've got dual guard anyways. Even if it misses, someone else can get the kill. That's fine.
Yeah, and then you'll want to dance Flora and
Yeah.
yeah, you're fine with this.
Avery, yeah, that's fine. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you're not gonna miss that twice. The thing is, while this game doesn't have true hit, it does have a system that broadly favors the attacker. So, like, if you're below 50% hit, your hit rate is no lower than displayed. And if you're above 50% hit, it's slightly higher than displayed, but not to the extent that it is in GBA games.
I see.
So, in most Fire
Jacob's
Emblem
Tray.
games, they use a system called True Hit, where basically the game... So, you know how, like, RNG scenes work, right?
Basically, yeah. That's right. Don't
So-
stray.
In, like, Fire Emblem... Starting in Fire Emblem 6, and continuing through to literally this game, this was the first game in a while to not use it. Fire Emblem used a system called True Hit, where 2 RNs are taken from the RNG to calculate hit. Essentially, it would take the average of these 2 RNs, and if the average was lower than your displayed hit rate, you'd get a hit. And the effect of averaging essentially means that if you're like below 50 hit, your actual chances are lower than displayed, and if you're above 50 hit, your actual chances are higher than displayed. And this kind of was done to sort of reflect the intuitive feel that, like, if something is below 50, it should miss, and if something is above 50, it should hit. I don't really have, like, a super strong opinion on this. I think my central problem with, like, hit rates in Fire Emblem is usually less around, like, the system underneath, and more around like how many mechanisms do I actually have to raise my accuracy against these enemies? And in a lot of Fire Emblem games, the answer is not a lot.
Right.
Thankfully, this game is one of the exceptions to that. There are a lot of ways to boost your hit in Fire Emblem Fates.
So I have
Incidentally-
noticed.
Incidentally, that's one of the reasons why the upcoming map sucks ass.
Yay.
Yay.
I love not being able to hit my
She
enemies.
doesn't. She's got an idea, folks, but she doesn't know the full extent. The horrors. Why does he have movement +1? That's so useful, but why do you have that?
Right?
It's because I think it's because he's replacing a trickster. That's very funny though. Not trickster, outlaw.
An outlaw. Let's see. Who am I to dance? Honestly, we have so many turns left. Like, this is not a problem.
Yeah, I told you, this map is chill. I quite enjoy it. It's not like my favorite in the game. That's probably 10, I think.
Which one was that again?
Very, Takumi, port
Yes.
map.
Okay, no, that one was fun.
Yeah, like that map is just cool.
Cool,
I just
cool,
like it.
cool map layout. Like, cool set piece.
Yeah, I do enjoy the port.
I like boats.
Notre Sagesse. No wait, Notre Sagesse is the one with the like labyrinthine canoes. That map, I feel like it should be more fun than it is. I just don't.
I would
like that
agree.
much. I think like my specific issue with it, honestly, is the fact that they throw in so many flying enemies. That are just really difficult to deal with. It's like, man, I don't know. I just don't like how many flying enemies. And also like there are bits of that map where you like have to backtrack or like go around to get chests, and because it's all winding, it takes forever.
Right.
And that makes it always take longer.
And,
I feel like
you
it
don't
should.
like having busy work in these kinds of games. Like,
I don't mind it. What I hate is having to walk through long, winding passageways in Fire Emblem. That sucks. But God, I think it. Any Three Houses gamers in chat, Micklin's chapter is a classic example of the long winding passageway sucking ass.
Nicklin, that's Sylvain's brother, right?
Yeah, Sylvain's brother,
Okay,
the
yes,
guy
I remember
who
what map you're
wheels the
talking about.
Lancer through it. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I love having all of my units have a core move, and we have to go around this long corridor. Oh, tedious. At the very least, when I mess up, I have Divine Pulse. Huh?
Yeah. Divine Pulse, heart emoji.
Divine Pulse, heart emoji. At some point, it might genuinely be funny to do a Fire Emblem 4 stream. That's...
4 is the one with Sigurd, right?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, dude, I didn't tell you about this actually. I did download it and get the translation patch for it and everything because I knew I wanted to play it at some point in the future. So it's on here.
I think
It's ready.
we could play the prologue and see you get a feel for it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
So, my opinion of that game isn't insanely high because, oh my god, it is. Remember how I said I don't like long, winding passages?
Is it like a
The
lot of
game
long winding
doesn't-
passageways?
So it actually doesn't have any long,
Oh,
winding
yay.
passageways. But remember how I said my specific problem with long, winding passageways is that you have to, like, spend loads of turns moving your units and not really doing anything?
Oh, is that the game with like massive big maps for no reason?
It's the one with well, it's not for no reason. It's for, like, world building purposes. So, like, there's this really cool fact that if you look at the FE4 maps, they actually match the borders of the map of Granvale
Oh, no
at the
kidding.
start of the game. Yeah, no, so, like, it's for lore reasons. They do it because they want the game to have an appropriate sense of scale.
Oh, that is kind of cool. I like the idea behind that.
The problem is when you actually play it, you realize, oh, all of my units that aren't on a horse never get to do anything.
Because, right.
In a way,
because
is
like you
like-
just don't have enough movement to get around in any way that is like convenient.
well, you have plenty of movement. You have, like, you can move normally, and they added, like, roads to give units extra movement. The thing is, it's just like, the horses will get the job done first, and it isn't even like, oh, well, you can do things quickly with the horses if you want to, but there's, it's also completely valid to play slow. No, there are timed objectives that actively punish you
Oh,
for, like,
jeez.
letting your foot units keep up with your horse units. You want to move as far ahead as possible, and some of these timed objectives give you bonuses that are, like, insane. That are, like, too good to, like, ever conceivably pass up on. So it's like, not only... When I say, like, the problem with foot units in that game is that they literally don't get to do anything, yeah, you are actively encouraged to deal with most objectives before a foot unit can realistically reach it. So it's like, oh, do you like Ira, long black hair sword lady? Good luck having her see combat more than, like, 5 times.
So it's kind of like what we ran into in Path of Radiance, where just like all of the mounted units were just doing things better and faster, and then we have people like Mia who just end up benched really early on.
In Path of Radiance, the mounted units are better because they have, like, better stats and the super canto. It is a slightly less visceral feeling problem than FE4, where not using the mounted units literally feels like a drag.
Jeez.
And the thing is, the game gives you, like, mobility options, like warp, right? And you're thinking, like, oh, warp, well, surely you can use that to get, like, foot units into the middle of a big fight, right? So, the way warp works is every FE4 map is dotted with multiple castles, right? And you seize these castles to progress the maps. Warp can only take you from one castle to another castle, right? And this means, in order to warp someone to a castle, you have to have already seized it.
Oh.
And as a result, you can only get to where your mounted units have already reached by warping.
Right.
Oh wait, that's really funny. Camilla's in the Hoshiden royal family.
I know.
Hi, Camilla.
Camilla's here. I like that Takumi is still here. He's just Hinoka. Like, I think one of the funniest swaps, I think.
Tinoka.
Tinoka.
Oh wait, what are Ike's stats looking like? I'm seeing that blue health bar.
Dude! But at the very least, he can take damage.
If you could get like a beast rune on that guy. Woo! Man.
Yeah. Flora.
Man,
blow this
Flora.
guy- Blow this guy
Good
up.
unit. Good unit.
So good.
I mean, so like, it is kind of weird because like most Fire Emblem games in general do have a pattern of mounted units being a bit better, but it is like, it is definitely
It's dramatically different in FE4.
Yeah. It does depend a bit though. So like, in like 3 houses, there are a lot of reasons why you might want to use a foot unit. Even though like grunt work combat units tend to go into Wyvern Lord, for instance. You know. In FE4 is just like, the way they try to balance it is it's like, okay, the foot units tend to have really noticeably good combat, right? So like Ira's got like Astra, which is a really impressive skill. It will let her like, you know, attack 5 times in a row. She clears the arena really easily. But you know, the problem with that balancing philosophy is that having better combat only matters if you're able to actually reach the enemies and then fight.
Right.
And it's like, oh, I can't reach the enemy. And then you know the worst part? The game kind of tries to account for this by giving you a leg ring, which is an item that you hold, and then it gives you like 3 movement. Check the convoy, see if you have a hammer.
I like hammers. I might. No.
Pike Ruin, wait. Pike Ruin Club might. Cut it? Is that guy using a spear? Wait, just
He
go
might.
check.
Silver Javelin?
Yes,
Is
yes,
that counts?
that's a spear.
Awesome.
Yeah, Pike Ruin Club absolutely smashes that.
I love Pike Ruin Club.
It should deal like maybe 30 damage, something like that. Smash.
Look at that.
22. That's actually not that much. Damn.
That's still like almost half his health. What? How much does Flora do actually? Oh, I have to attack now. Damn.
Yeah, well, Flora probably does a decent bit, but that's because you're attacking into his like much smaller res.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
You should be able to kill this guy with Robin, right?
Oh damn.
Sure.
No, he does
yeah.
no damage.
Yeah, these guys are.
Fuga?
So these guys are really strong. No,
Okay.
0 damage on any of that. That guy has 35 defense.
Flora,
Keep in mind.
19 with thunder. Damn.
So the problem is,
oh, he's not quite in range.
there's another guy attached to that dude. So I would actually say, don't attack that guy. To be honest.
Yeah.
With anyone.
And basically the same dude.
Chorus.
Basically the same. Oh, but he's got a silver star axe. Okay.
Yeah, he will hit really hard. You will live though.
Just an ouchie. Meanwhile, we've got.
Yeah, get Fuga out of range of these guys.
Yeah.
So.
They will not like him. Yeah, let's just kind of bring it down here.
I think that guy will switch to the dude with the silver star axe. I imagine Rinka will actually do good damage into him, but you need to kill these 2 paladins first, I think.
Yeah, they will not be nice.
Oh, that's actually not a kill. Goddamn.
Damn.
Maybe the other guy
64
is.
to hit. But Saizo. Look at him.
Saizo.
Look at him.
Kind of godlike.
Ever reliable. Ever
I think
reliable.
dance and then
Just kill the other guy
dance
with
and
Sizo.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You simply love to see it.
Just one.
God, he's so
hit.
good.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, I mean, this person.
And the thing is, he's
guys.
literally never going to stop being good. He's basic with that stat line he's set for the entire rest of the game.
He literally doesn't need anything more. Like,
Yeah.
anything more.
He
It's too
literally
much.
joined. He literally joined in the perfect class too. It's
The
like-
game knew he was perfect. Yeah. And Florida. Who has not moved? Oh, hey Robin. Damn!
About that.
Damn. No, you're good. I didn't think that
forgot
would happen
how-
either.
I forgot how strong that guy is.
No, that's okay, honestly, because like,
That Florida's getting pushed.
yeah.
Um,
So what we could do, right, is Sizo can get there with one more move.
Sizo
I can-
doesn't damage them.
He doesn't damage them?
34 attack. And then you look
Oh.
at these dudes.
You're right. Damn, that's really unfortunate.
Well, you could use Poison Strike to chip at them, but it's kind of
But then we don't really have anybody who can deal with these guys. Well, actually, how much does Rocky do?
Flora kills them.
Oh, that's respectable.
Kiragi gets close, but not quite. I mean, I think just kill them with Sizo.
Yeah, we'll leave him up here then.
Still.
Oh no, wait, he lost his. Oh no, he didn't level from that. That's right. I was sad for a second.
Well, to be fair, if you recreate the exact sequence of actions, you can get the same level up.
Yeah, true.
Lethality proc. Oh my god.
He didn't even need it. You know what then? In that
I
case,
think
I
just,
can
I
take
think
this
just
turn.
vulnerary up.
I can take this
vulnerary
turn
up.
getting people into position to wail on them.
I think also kill that strategist on the right, because I think he has an enfeeble.
He freeze. He has. It's
Oh.
also annoying, but not as annoying.
Oh, yeah, no, not even close. That's actually really easy to deal with. Why did I think he had an enfeeble?
There
I
was
don't
one.
think he has-
There was one over here at the beginning of the map that had enfeeble that I dealt with like immediately.
Ah, yeah. Oh, right, and in... So
And
in
also, this is
Lunatic,
hard.
in that
So I would imagine
room-
there's another with one.
In
of
that
Lunatic.
top room, they actually add, like, an extra enfeeble made,
Fucked up.
in, like, the center.
Fucked
And it
up.
actually just makes that entire formation really hard to crack.
God. Yeah, in that case, I will just bring people down here, prep them to just jump these guys. Fuga, I don't think he'll do anything, but you can be your moral support. That's fine. That is, if you had to enfeeble anybody there, that's the one that I'm actually happiest we did it to. Not enfeeble, freeze. I had enfeeblement on the brain. God, he's so good. God. Dude, 39 times 2 with the Hunter's Knife.
We love effective
That's
weaponry that
bonkers.
actually deals damage.
That's
Remember how in
insane.
Path of Radiance they just used, like, double effective damage instead of triple effective damage, and as a result, Jill could just comfortably take hits from bows without
because
problems.
they went from doing
Because they
1
just-
damage to 2 damage.
Well, it's the might of the weapon, so it applies before defense. So it's more like it goes from dealing 7 damage to dealing 14 damage, on top of like 15 strength into a solid 30 defense.
God, that's so funny.
Just a consistent problem in these games with double effectiveness. The effective weaponry is just so bad. God, they do it in 7 as well, and it's something I really dislike in 7 because it's just like, oh, you wanted to use a bow to kill this enemy with an
You stupid dumbass. You fool.
you thinking that
You idiot.
damage.
I have a question, right? If I lunged with this, right, and then opened
No,
the
they
door,
don't move.
They
Can't
don't
lunge.
move?
You can't lunge.
Oh, I
It
can't-
won't, the command won't even appear.
Oh, damn. I thought
Yeah,
I just
if
saw
an
it.
enemy
My
if an
mistake.
enemy has 0 movement, they're usually intended to be standing exactly where they're standing, and as a result, you can never lunge them.
Oh, I thought I saw the command and was excited. Damn.
To be fair, it's a very consistent. Well, you might have if you attacked from below.
Yeah,
'cause
I
then
might.
you'd be
Yeah, I
immune
might.
to
You
paladin.
know what? I was over here and saw it. It was probably because, yeah, of this guy. Okay, cool. That solves that. So I think. Is there any way I can blow them both up right now? I probably could have.
I think just take it slow. Wait
Yeah.
on enemy phase with Corin.
Yeah, that's true.
And then kill that paladin with Rinka or Flora.
Rinka.
Rinka! Yeah,
You love to see it.
we do love to
He's a
see it.
javelin actually. He might attack Flora.
No, not in range.
Oh no. Okay. No, I missaw the spaces for a second.
You know, to be fair, misreading, it's especially bad in 3 houses, because I'm just not even gonna lie, especially when it comes to like flying units on like weird terrain, it can sometimes be really difficult to read like exactly how many tiles there are between them and some enemies. Honestly, that's like one thing I kind of dislike about Fates in particular, probably also Awakening, but I think it was a bit of a lesser extent in Awakening. When they got rid of like the 2D tile maps, right? They kind of made the terrain in a lot of maps a lot less readable.
Yeah, it just becomes. They guard it? What?
Oh, well, they are paired up.
Damn.
The two. Oh no, actually no, he didn't. You just did no damage
just did no
because they have no, they
Oh,
have.
because I didn't use the Pike Ruin Club.
No, so it's actually if you look at their skills. Wary Fighter, it's not that, it's the other one.
What? Why do you have that?
So incidentally, these guys are actually a really good target to capture.
Because that's
In a base
insane.
Because, yeah, you just reclass them to Great Knight, and then on player phase, they can, like, safely kill magic units.
That is so fucked up.
It's really funny, to be honest. I
No,
really
yeah,
love
I'm
these
not actually
guys.
mad. That's really fucked up.
I think it's like, it's them, and there's also a ninja with movement +1 and Grizzly Wound. So, like, he's a great capture target.
How many turns do I have left?
There's also like a Falconite with really high magic that you can use to heal, which is kind of awesome on one of the
That's
maps.
awesome. Nothing. Oh, yeah, so you know what? I think what I'll do now is I will just back off, deal with these guys so they stop, like, approaching.
Yeah, causing you issues.
Because, like, they haven't done anything yet, but they could. Who can... Not you. Absolutely.
Wait, what?
You simply love to see it.
Me opening up a Firefox tab to like look at the Fire Emblem wiki, and then I just see a news headline that's like residents in a London housing estate are trying to oust their manager over a murder accusation. What? What?
This is
Oh, you love to see that. Alright, so in this case, whose side?
What?
Let me get him back a little bit closer. So we can got it.
Dion is a number of...
Okay, so now I think I can start chipping away.
Oh, wait. Wait, what? Okay, so basically,
Oh, hi, Karaki.
the manager of this housing estate, apparently, who the people living in it want to get fired, accused the government of trying to have him killed.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. That's way more interesting.
What? So I'm assuming this is like one of those cases where like it's a psycho who is making this up. There's an item called the Sting Shuriken in Hoshido, which is like a shuriken that kills armored units.
I wonder if. Wait a minute. Switch. No. Yeah, I think. I think the
You need
only
to buy
people
it.
who can
Pike
damage.
Ruin Club.
The only people who can damage these guys are Corin with the Pike Ruin Club and Flora, but not on their turn.
Yeah, I think so
and
what you
Rika,
can do...
but she takes a lot of damage.
No, that's actually fine. That's actually a completely reasonable amount of damage to take.
Oh wait, 30% chance to hit. They're
yeah,
like
that means you can actually combine
yeah,
for a kill. That means you can actually combine for a kill with Flora, and the next one will do way less damage because he won't have the stat boost.
Yeah,
from,
yeah. Okay,
the
wait a
power up.
minute.
All right, break up this gay couple. All right.
God.
They were two generals. They looked at each other, realized they both had warding blow, and were like, "Oh my god, we have so much in common."
You two?
They're like, "Whoa,
Like,
I can't believe." It's that meme where it's like, "I can't believe we're both goth and trans." But I can't believe we're both generals with warding blow.
Warding blow? Warding blow? You do care!
Oh, wait, Saizo does damage now, you can probably
Yeah, he
chip
does
it down.
8.
You
But
can chip
that's
it down,
pretty
yeah,
good.
but he also does an extra 8 because of Sword Strike.
Or he crits because he's that good!
He's just the goat, what can I say?
He's just that good.
Alright, and that is the end of the map.
Yeah, that blows him up. Awesome. You love to see it.
this.
Usually I actually go down before going up, but
Initially, I
honestly-
was going to go down first. That was my first plan. But then I realized, like, I wanted to deal with the enfeeble person as soon as possible.
Yeah, I also discovered that going up is just maybe a slightly better strat. I think, like,
Yeah, I found,
think
I
at
found
the
that
time
easier to
I
breach.
was way too worried about those enfeeble guys at the top.
But not for
that
nothing.
exist
On,
in,
on this, I had to deal with
Lunatic.
one enfeeble person.
Yeah,
I imagine
not-
the
not
top is much more daunting when you have more than one.
Well, it's actually just that the top has like a way more dense group of enemies. mostly. It's quite. You have to position yourself quite carefully. I think
Yeah.
is the way I would put it.
Also, two things. One small thing. One, at a glance, it kind of looks like Rinka has like horse ears, and I think she would fit in Uma Musume.
I don't think she would.
I don't think.
I
I don't
think
really believe. I don't know enough about
Rinka-
I don't know enough about Uma Musume.
Rinka needs to pull up to Temple of Doom so she can be a crude racial stereotype. I
Oh,
think.
true. But also, I love Rinka
No, she's-
Leo being like, I hate people like you and tainting our nation's great legacy. Bro, what are you talking about? This seems right. This seems like the average thing Nor does.
Literally. Oh, tainting our nation's great. Like, what you mean? Like your dad? I think it makes sense that they're able to be pissed off at him because
You're toast!
the idea of like, oh yeah, we don't want to disrupt our relationship
What
with
is
this
it?
neutral
Leo.
country is fair enough.
Right.
But also like,
But that's not the problem
Garen
Leo
would
actually
get
has
pissed
here.
about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd go like, you let the Hoshidan royal family escape.
Yeah,
You know what I-
exactly.
It's weird to me that this isn't the moment where like all of your guys are like, okay, we're fucked. Like it's now us versus Garen.
Yeah.
It now has to be us versus Garen.
Yeah, see, and then Leo literally says what you just said. Like, yeah, like, Garon would blame us for letting them escape. And it's like, then, like, why do you even bother? I also like Leo vaguing what Zola does in Birthright. That's actually pretty funny.
They vague constantly about the
Yeah.
events of other routes.
Hmm.
In fact, Corin's like, you would have
No.
made a fearsome
You-
enemy, Leo.
It's like, dang,
Yeah.
Leo, I would hate to fight you as a boss with a lot of magic and resistance.
He's
got
actually a
something to say?
pussy in Birthright.
I haven't fought him.
In
I
his
was
chat, so okay, you know how intimidating the faceless enemies are in Conquest?
Yeah.
Fun fact, in Birthright they will tink you.
That's very funny.
They just forgot to give them stats or something, I don't know. It's especially weird given that there are, like, some genuinely very intimidating enemies stat-wise in Endgame Birthright. The Faceless are just not one of them. Like, they were dealing, like, single-digit damage to, like, Sakura.
That's so funny.
Well, okay, actually, to be fair, that's unfair. Or rather, not unfair, that's misleading. Sakura was a paladin.
What?
So she actually had quite a lot of bulk. I see, you're laughing
Thank
like
you.
that's funny. Paladin Sakura is an extremely good unit.
I think you told me before. I don't remember if it was on
Yeah.
stream or we were just talking about it. But it sounds familiar and also really funny.
Everyone.
No, she was just really good. I think she didn't even have hit rate issues, which I loved.
That's
Because
so funny.
It's kind of like, you're kind of like the equal and opposite to Malignite Elise.
my.
And Malignite Elise's hit rate is miserable.
Sakura, you've left
Or,
me
like, her
alone.
hit rates are so ass, so consistently, it's really rough. Like, you'd be thinking, oh, Malignite Elise, wow, you must really want to, like,
I
use the
don't
Bolt
actually-
Axe or something.
How strange.
No. No, you're using a Forged Fire Tome at all times. It just
What
is
is it?
what it is.
Oh. Yeah.
I like Azura being like, it's like we're one big family. I'll be a dysfunctional one, and I'm like, both of the sides still hate each other. This isn't actually that heartwarming. There's a lot of tension.
Yeah, you are still a wolf. But for now, I'd like to my dreams of an impossible. Stop vaguing about other routes.
Stop.
It's like the plot of this game is like a
Azama, I'm
it's
having
like
a revelation of
70%.
some sort.
True. This game will be like
Oh?
70% complete drivel, and then the remaining 30% is vaguing about other routes.
Exactly.
Just this whole thing of like, oh, look at how dishonorable we're being as well. Like, you are literally acknowledging openly that, like, this is what your father does. Why do you not, like, oppose him or try to fight him directly?
I'm always ready.
Then, like,
Yes.
come on. This is
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Like, there's
You
only
even see the Norian. You even see the Norian army with him. That means that the army, like in that CG, that means the army was with you, and they went along with your decision to kill Zola and free the
Yeah.
Hoshidans, right? They
Like, there-
are complicit in an act of basically treason.
There is no reason why the royal family can't just take all of their soldiers and supporters and go to war with Garon. They just don't for
literally,
like no
yeah,
reason.
Yeah, uprising. Yeah, fucking, like we just obey Garen just cuz. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because they want the end game of the game to be, oh my god, the Hoshidan throne is enchanted to reveal people's true forms, and Garen is a goo monster. So
He's and they're like,
you have
oh,
the
he's a
goo
goo monster.
monsters.
Now we have to fight him. We can have a goo monster on the throne.
yeah, just but like a monster in human skin. That's fine.
He's a different
Yeah.
beast now.
These guys literally going like, oh, we have to be honorable. We can't use our own father's method, who is the king who we must obey, because he's the king and we must obey him. Like, what? I hate you all. This game's plot is so stupid. Oh,
It
look
really
at
is.
you
Like, oh, it's just an
capturing
Hamlet.
some. Look at you bastards in Mokushu capturing a Hoshidan prisoner of war instead of killing them, and then using them as using the prisoner
you.
of war you took as a hostage. How unbelievable! How
You're
impossible to imagine.
You're evil. Anyway, let me send my captured Hoshidan general to fight you.
Prisoner of war, by the way. Not even like a civilian
this?
hostage. And it isn't even with the like caveat of like, oh, we're attacking and violating the sovereignty of a neutral country to do this. No, it is literally like they attacked us and
Lady
we
Hinoka.
beat one of them and took them in as a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
Which is
Mitama.
like entirely reasonable.
Like
And not at all.
that's not even Nor being comically evil. That's just like, no, that's a thing that makes
That's
sense.
just well, it's not even Nor here. It's Makushu, and then they're like,
right.
they're like, oh, you can't do this. That's unbelievable. What the fuck? No, it's not. What? That's just standard procedure.
Yeah. It's
That's
a
not
thing.
even, like,
It's
a
a thing
modern
you
war
can
crime.
do.
Yeah, that's not even like a modern war crime.
Understood.
We don't even consider that a war crime. That's normal.
What is it?
Also, just like, and you touched on earlier, like needing to have Garon sit on the throne to expose his goo form. Their plan is so dumb.
What
Like-
if he just doesn't sit on the throne?
What if he just breaks
What
it?
if he just knew about the enchantment and is like, this Japanese throne looks like it shall make my royal buttocks quite sore,
It's like,
and then walks off.
I will not sit on this Nippon throne. Guards,
True.
fetch me my goon throne. You see like
He's-
6 people carry
he's
it on
like,
their shoulders.
I didn't even realize they had a throne. I just thought they sat cross-legged on the tatami mat. Burn that thing immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a
You'll be all right.
ridiculous. ridiculous plot point.
And it's like, and we talk about how like Garon seems so
welcome
dumb.
to the worst map in the game. by the
Because
way.
like,
Oh,
also,
fuck.
you said, I didn't even think about this. It makes him seem dumb that he doesn't already know about the enchantment.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, maybe it's like a secret, and because remember, the person who explains that to you was Queen Mikoto, right?
Yes,
But I
that's
don't know
right.
if it's like, I don't know if it's abundantly clear that it's
I'm
a
not a
secret.
child. I'm a...
Oh.
Because I can't remember if Korin told Azura about it or if Azura already knew.
Oh, this is Caden, by the way.
I for a second, I genuinely couldn't remember if you just met Hayato here or not.
No, yeah, no, this is Caden.
I'm not an it. Yeah, what the fuck,
But like, can I just
Azama?
say, it is really weird how they like deliberately play up the doggy traits. Of
Yeah,
the, like,
dude,
beast people.
we talked about this when we got Keaton. Like, it's genuinely like kind of fucked up.
Is that so? Let's see.
To be fair, I think a big part of that is we are right out.
We're
Tellius.
right out of Tellius, where like when people do that shit in those games, they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, no, there are characters in that game who do that, and they are like Hitlerite
Yeah,
in universe.
yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, like the horrific shit they witness at the bottom of that tower. And like, you know, I think like King like Rayson was like implied to be throwing up after
Lady
he
Hinoka.
Yeah, like all of the characters who
God,
saw
that
it
game
were
is
like
so good.
actively sickened, even like people who've seen shit.
Yeah, like Ike is shook from
Like-
it, dude.
Yeah,
Mitama.
Dude, oh god, that game is good.
it's so. Dude, genuinely, ever since I got the physical copy, I'm like, oh, I should just replay this game.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. Alright, so,
What was that?
Listen.
fuck.
So-
This map.
I
No.
forgot that the reason they attack you isn't even because they're allied with Hoshido. It's because you stumble into their village.
Yeah,
Like
they just
you
attack
aren't even
anyone who
you aren't
comes
even
in.
going there
Yeah.
on purpose. Like
No.
that makes no sense. Yeah, I guess you're right, actually. Very funny. All right, who has?
Yeah, no,
our
yeah,
beast
like
killer?
what you like why can we like uniquely not negotiate with these guys? It's
Yeah.
very stupid. Just like
Azura has. one.
anyway, okay, just look at the layout of the map. Okay, so see that green leaf? That means
oh.
you can't interact with them on this turn. Now on the
Oh.
enemy phase, they can actually drop this and attack you. However, if they pick it up, starting the enemy phase, they can't then, if they pick it up starting on the enemy phase, they can't then attack you, right? Sorry,
No, you're good.
what's the right way to put this?
Side note: Hayato is almost really good. It's a shame he's a diviner.
Well,
Like-
actually, I'd say look at his stats carefully,
lot of resistance.
and then realize
but-
that he's using a magic weapon.
Yeah, like
That is 13 attack.
every fucking diviner, absolute dog.
See, well, that's the thing. He's invested entirely into strength. Okay, yeah, meet the life and death guys. They hit like trucks. All right, so okay, see these nine tails? Look
Oh,
at that
jeez.
avoid stat.
Oh goodness me.
So, not only do they have high luck and speed, I think the beast stones actually give avoid. too.
That sounds correct.
Yeah, avoid +10. You can see at the top right on the description. Also, the class gives you an avoid bonus. Now,
Oh, goodness.
the other thing is, look at this map. It's kind of pretty, right?
Oh, yeah.
But do you think you can tell
Why do you
what
have
is or
to
isn't a forest by looking at a tile?
I thought I could. I see.
Now, do you think you can tell what is or isn't a mountain by looking at the tile?
What the fuck? Why is
That's
this
all
mountain?
peaks. Now, keep in mind, each of these forest tiles gives you 10 avoid. The mountain tiles give you 20 avoid. Your units are hindered by them quite substantially, but if you hover over the enemy Kitsune and Ninetales, you'll begin to notice something. They walk unimpeded through the forests and mountains. So they actually reach these avoid bonus tiles quite easily.
And then they become like
on this
really
map,
hard to hit.
They might as well be flyers. And yes, you're right. Those life and death guys have like 30 attack. They hit even harder on Lunatic, and there are more of them. And you can't kill them on player phase if they have that leaf, which means you just can't kill them on player phase at all. Also, last thing to note before it kills one of your healers, look at their skills. The guys on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, did they not? Ah, no, there
They
it
might-
is.
That might be a lunatic thing.
Pass. No, no.
Oh, pass.
No.
Oh.
So, in other words, it's actually not enough to have your squishy units behind your tanky units here. No. Because because they will walk through and attack your squishy units from behind. This is the worst map in the game.
Corin, I'm just saying, why don't we just tell them bye, we'll find another way around.
Now, the best way to do this map, I'm not joking, get a defense tonic, get a HP tonic, buy some vulneraries, give Saizo a defense pair up, equip him with the hunter's knife,
Hey, you know
and
what?
solo the map with
Hey,
him.
you know what? We got a money drop from Mr. Moneybag Zola.
True!
Also, I forgot the tonics are like dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, no, they are really dirt cheap. They do add up if you're buying like 5 to 6.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
So you want to avoid buying them where you can. Conquest is weird because it's actually a Fire Emblem game with a tight economy.
What tonic did I need again? It was defense and then HP?
Defense, HP, might as well go for strength and speed too. And then also buy some vulneraries.
Do you have vulneraries or the other one? There it is.
Corin
Might
is
go for
actually a defense
concoction.
pair up. No, concoctions are really bad value for what they are.
Oh, because
Aye.
10 more HP, but 2 uses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a few vulneraries, honestly.
I mean, you can literally, you will need no other weapon than the hunter's knife. And Corin, if you have a C support with Saizo, should be your biggest defense
I
support.
think
the
we
Saizo.
do.
Plus, you can access the.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you do. So that means supportive comes into play, and supportive also gives Saizo plus 10 hit. So
Love to
your
see it.
plan is to pair up, give Saizo those tonics. Pair up Corin with Saizo at the start of the map, and just solo the map with Saizo.
That's really funny.
It is the easiest way to do the map. In Conquest Lunatic, the way you do it is with Xander, and his hit rates are tragic, but we do what we must. Oh, you've got 2 speed wings.
I've got 2 speed wings.
Use some of
I guess cause like I didn't know who to use them on, and I just forget about them.
Well, I would say
There's
you don't
actually-
use them on Sizo.
What? What do you mean?
I think if maybe Effie.
Honestly, yeah.
I don't know.
With the 13 she's got, but I feel like Effie still good. I don't
Falling
know if
off a
she's
bit.
fallen off a little bit.
I feel like
I might want to give it to Kiragi, honestly. I think Kiragi does a lot of what Effie does, but like, he's a little
Better,
more
yeah.
versatile.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because he's got just a really good set of skills. And then he's got like,
Yeah, natural cover and
Yeah.
quick draw. It's pretty crazy.
yeah, I'm gonna give him the speed wing. I can see Kiragi like just sticking around for a long time. Look at that. You love to see it. And then
Oh, we actually got 2 speed wings. I don't know if we want to use the other one on him though.
Yeah, I was Robin. Oh wait, where is Rinka? Oh no, never mind, 23.
Rinka, does she really need a speed wing?
I thought she
seems
did.
fine
I thought she
speed-wise.
did, but no, she doesn't.
I don't even.
Yeah, I mean most Robin maybe, but I don't know how much longevity Robin has.
Well, he has Siegfried, which is useful.
Yeah. And not for nothing, his damage isn't like awful
Yeah, exactly.
when he gets to hit.
It's like if he gets doubling, he'll actually be quite solid.
I mean,
It's
I
just
will
compared
give
to
him speed
normal
wings.
Xander, I don't.
He's
I'm just not
worse than
personally
normal
sure.
Xander, yeah. I'll leave it for now.
Yeah, that's good. It's sort of the problem. You have to be careful because we might just get like a broken unit dropped on us all of a sudden. So. Randomizers.
So do I feel so I remember you telling me to like
Feel
not
literally no one other
Yeah,
than
okay,
Sizo
cool.
and
That's
Corrin.
very funny. The side
Yeah, you can do it.
the
another
Corrin
great-
Sizo power
Another
error.
great candidate for this is like a general. You can solo this map quite effectively.
That's so funny.
And you don't need any item equipped other than the Hunter's Knife.
That's awesome.
On Sizo, that is.
I see. So that's what the leaf thing is about. That's so funny.
Yeah, the thing is, they can drop it at the start of their phase, which actually just means they can fight you. They are dangerous.
That's so funny.
I hate this map, man. It's so bad. It's so much worse than the ninja map in like every way. It's like all of the problems with the ninja map are just so much worse. Because the ninja map solution, you can just use a bow guy and shoot through the walls, and then you have weapon triangle advantage, and you've got the good bow damage to fall back on. And here, nothing has weapon triangle advantage against these guys, and your hit rates suck no matter what you do. So, sucks to be you, I guess.
Do I even bother
played it
attacking, you think? Or do you think I just park him here and let them come?
I would say park him in a woods tile. Or a
Apparently,
mountain, maybe.
apparently these are also woods?
Yeah, see what I mean? So, if you look carefully, you'll notice that woods tiles have a very slightly different colored floor to the plains tiles.
Oh, that's dumb.
So you would think, hey, the woods tiles should be where the trees are, right? No, idiot.
Wrong, dumb, stupid.
You think woods are where trees are? No, woods are
Yeah, I'll
where the
park him here.
floor is slightly darker than non-woods tiles.
Miss, you love to
They
see it.
can't
You
fight
love
you,
to
by
see
the way.
it?
Just kidding. They absolutely can fight you. In fact, they will. So yeah, remember how I said Sizo not missing is probably his best quality?
Look at look at this.
Alright, Well, that's this map solved.
Dude, we're gonna make record time.
Yeah, I mean, again, that you do this with like Xander in Vanilla Conquest. You reclass him to fucking Wyvern Lord. And it's really funny because you'd be like, wait, Wyvern Lord? Then you can't use the Siegfried. Yeah, but you don't need it. Like, the next, like, 3 to 4 maps, having Siegfried for enemy phasing isn't as useful as Flight.
Oh, real quick, I'm sorry. I've been high-key ignoring chat, not intentionally, because my phone hasn't been updating chat, so I just thought it was really quiet. I'm just now seeing that actually no, it's been bumping. I apologize.
This is very serious. This is what we call power leveling. It's okay.
Jebba, I don't know if you're still here, but welcome to the stream.
Open
I forgive you.
season
Thank you,
on
Jim.
open treason. Just launch a coup. Yeah, literally. Why are we not launching a coup? It's like, I just genuinely do not understand why that doesn't happen in this game. There's like not even a single real word of explanation offered as to why this is. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
like-
well, clearly the politics work because they just follow the leader. Hey, you want to know something that is like a plot point in Radiant Dawn? Leaders do not have like divinely ordained authority that you just have to unquestioningly follow. When Princess Elincia, or Queen Elincia, makes some reforms that nobles don't like, they start trying to oppose and like remove her from power. Wow, shocking. It's stunning that that's gonna happen.
It's crazy
like-
how much better the Tellius games are than like
Yeah, well,
writing-wise.
the writing in
I'm
Radiant
saying.
Dawn, the writing in Radiant Dawn isn't like amazing, but it's more sensible than,
Yeah.
like, it's certainly more sensible than Fate, man. I just, you know, this is what I mean when I say we need to have politics in video games, dude. It just is what it is. I like,
No.
I just don't. I think like a better understanding of politics improves world building so much.
Seriously.
Like, think about how much more real Westeros feels than like the setting of MHA, right?
Yeah, like, politics enriches the world because it makes it feel more like it is a world
Oh,
people
wow.
actually live in, rather than just
Yeah, exactly.
a setting for a story.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, yeah. I think, you know, Fire Emblem Fates be like, yeah,
There's
all of
there's
the most powerful figures in Garen's own government don't like him, but he's just in charge. Why? Because
They don't do anything about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
at least in like Path of Radiance,
Oh,
it's
yeah, good.
in Path of Radiance they make it kind of clear that the situation with like Sanaki and the senators in Enyo is a little bit tense, right? Like
Like
you could see they were all
it's
trying to
very
like
textured.
curry her favor, but it was they were all trying to curry her favor because like obviously they've got like a kind of ruler worship with the apostle going on, but they do oppose her and like defy her orders. It's just usually in secret.
Yeah.
Like these guys want to kind of rule. They want to kind of like have an apostle that just broadly lets them do whatever they want, sort of hindered by policy.
It's textured because it's not just this is the ruler and these are like her lackeys. It's this is the ruler and yeah,
And
it's
this is the political situation. This is her agenda. You know, she has her own priorities that aren't necessarily perfectly aligned with yours.
Oh my god, we got a bird spirit, Gray.
That's actually not awful.
Anyway.
I see. The thing is, Def -4 sounds bad, but I can actually see a very specific niche for that.
Noah.
So in
You got another
Conquest,
speed level, dude. You don't need it. You don't need it.
in Conquest, right? Enemies don't target you. Enemies don't target you if they don't deal any damage, which is kind of awkward when you have a unit that you want to, like, kill people on enemy phase.
Right.
Switch to Corrin, fly
Okay, yeah.
across, and then switch back to Sizer. Switch to Corrin,
Yeah, right,
fly across, switch back to Sizer, and then Vulnerary. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of just the really big thing I loved about Path of Radiance. It really felt like the world was bigger than just Crimea, you know? Like, it felt like, you know, even if the stuff wasn't going on with Ashnard, there would still be events happening on the continent that mattered. You know what I mean?
It's a textured world that, like, you get a sense of, like, everything happening within it. And that's not something you get from this game, which has 2 countries in it, and I could not really tell you anything about either of them, except one is Japanese and good, and the other is European and evil.
This is true to real life, of course.
I'll say, yeah,
But
it's
as we
true.
know, Europeans are bad and the Japanese did nothing
right,
wrong.
that's a leaf one. Are there any more left? Is that the last one?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's the last one.
Wow! Go ahead.
Pork false. Pork true.
Lord, dude, how long did that even take?
It was like 5 minutes, barely an inconvenience. I told you that is the easiest way to do
That's
that map.
awesome.
That map is so bad, man. It's so bad.
Oh?
Yeah, cause like, keep in mind, you get
Rest
3
in
heart
peace.
seals total in Conquest, right?
Yeah.
It is
What's
entirely
this?
possible that prior to this map, you just had
No.
like a lot of your carry units in Paladin, and you don't have any emergency class changes left, or you just don't have a unit who can reasonably solo this map, at which point you have to actually play this map.
Right.
And actually playing this map
Seems
is
horrific.
horrible. And keep in mind, on Lunatic, there are more of them, and their stats are higher. It's like, oh.
I will say, it's
horrible,
really
man.
funny that this is a moment where Azura's like, Corrin, people will die no matter what you do. There's no easy path. And it's like, yeah, but also you did just genocide these people. Like, I think this is this is the one instance where Corrin feeling so bad about killing people actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, also, like, remember, these guys, didn't do anything wrong, and would, like, you know, the only reason they had to die is because you wanted to, the only reason these guys had to die is because you wanted to take a quicker path.
Azura.
Yeah. Like, there's something to be said about, like, yes, they start, like, the actual, altercation, but also, they didn't need to die. It's the one time where, like, this being a situation where Corrin has to kill people, is a tragedy, and is something actually really bad they do. And then there's like, no, Corrin, it's okay.
Yep, it just,
When I fight, am I worthy of such a blade when I fight in the name of a corrupt king? No! Actually. You're not! Don't fight in the name of the corrupt king! You don't have to! it's one of those plot lines where like even when I was a kid and like I was like lower standards, a lot less politically aware, but even as a kid I played this game and I'm like, this is just bad and dumb. This is a bad plan that doesn't make sense. You don't gotta live like this, girl.
What the fuck? Me browsing a Discord and then I just see a video titled "Weakest African Warlord" and it's one of those Wikipedia edits
My lips
talking
are ready
about
to
a
serve.
guy referred to as Captain Butt Naked.
Huh?
Always a privilege.
Also, weakest, always a privilege. Okay, wait, I'm swooning a bit. Wait.
That was pretty
hold
good.
on. Wait, maybe this game is good. Fuck.
I'll pet Kiragi's face. I think that like you've been putting in work.
Yeah, you're a good boy, Kiraki.
Hey, hey.
Can I just say, it really
like
bugs me
growing
that
up
some
where
of
I
the
did.
child units just
I'm
look
glad
like
I'm here
they-
now.
I was literally going to say the same thing as I realized like that you can support Kiragi, and I'm like, it's weird that he looks and acts like a child.
The other thing about it to
Or
me,
just Kana too.
I think it bugs me a little less with some of the kids that feel like they're a bit more adult, but
I should say-
it's still weird that you can date them.
Yeah, oh, big
Because,
time.
like, okay. With Lucina, at least you have, like, there's the idea that, like, oh, you know, her and
Welcome.
Corin can get romantically involved before the truth comes out. Her and Robin can get romantically involved before the truth comes out, right?
Right.
At least with Lucina, that's the case. However, with, like, the Fates kids, you have usually met them as, like, babies. Because you
Thank you
have
for
to have
stopping
been
by.
around when they were
Yeah.
born and put in the Deep Realm. And then they grow up. It feels weird.
It
It
is
feels
weird.
icky.
It's very weird. Like, and like with all the future
And
children in Awakening
unfortunately-
in general, it's like you have the degree of separation where it's like, this is not like this is technically your friend's child, but it
It's
is
also-
it is a different person from whoever the child they have in
It's-
your timeline
it's-
will become.
Honestly, this is something that I find kind of creepy about, not Tharja. Oh, hold on, wait. My mum's calling me.
Yeah, go for it. We got them up to B support from that map. That's awesome. You don't even know them. Yeah, exactly. Like, the future children in Awakening feel less weird to support. Because like what Gray was saying, like with Lucina, that can be established before you even know she's Crom's kid. And then with the rest of them, it's like, they're from the future and they're different. Like, but with Fates, like, there isn't that separation. They're your friend's children. And a lot of them look and act like kids. It's strange and weird. I guess Awakening has a couple that, like, are more childlike, like Cynthia. But, like, they're fewer and farther between. And more importantly, well, I was gonna say, I was about to say Fates has, like, more weirdly childlike characters. And I was like, no, Awakening has Naui. But I think this still has more. Because this has Elise. It does that a lot with Nyx. The multiple children who look like kids. This is a cute enough support. Why do I have Leo's support? What did I do that boosted his? Have I had this and just forgot? Was it not showing the alert? Leo hasn't seen the battlefield in a few maps. We just like the Jedi. True. He heard I killed a bunch of people and was like, Corin, I like the cut of your jib. That's how Leo talks now. Actually, you know what it might have been? Is he one of the people talking over here?
Well then.
No, that was Nixon Fuga. I might have gotten some support boosting thing from like a conversation somewhere around here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I might have talked to him over here and like that boosted us for some reason.
Sorry about that.
No, you're totally good.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna mention just before I had to like leave. You know how like Rajat is just Tharja?
Yeah.
There's one key difference. Do you know why Rajat is obsessed with Corin in particular?
I actually don't.
Corin is her childhood hero.
I
Doesn't
don't.
that feel weird?
I don't like that.
Doesn't that feel really weird?
That's.
And I know that because IS supported Rajat to give her a better class in Birthright. Listen, I'm cold. I'm cold.
You're so.
Right? I will.
The degree to which you will
my...
just do things for raw gameplay.
I will marry my sister for the stats. It is what it is. But yeah, the things we do.
I vividly remember. I forget what the exact topic was, but it was like a couple months ago. We were talking about like supporting people or something else in these games, and then you started talking about like the heart seals and the classes you get from supporting.
No.
And they were like, oh no, yeah, we're talking about like the relationships. Or how it,
No.
It was. I'm not describing it as funny as it was in the moment.
Yeah,
it was so good.
I think it was like. I think someone said like, oh, I really like Crom and Olivia, and no, it wasn't that. It was like I really like Crom and someone else, and I was like, well, the thing is, the Lucina you get from that is decent, but really you do just
For
kind
Lord
of want
Bioma.
to go with the Robin parent for the veteran bonus, so you can then just get a quick Gale Force, and then they're like, oh, I'm.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was so good.
I think you were in call, and then you were like, "Huh." I think your comment immediately afterwards was like, you know, when you said like, "I really am just kind of poisoned by gameplay optimization," you were kind of right.
Understood.
It is what it is. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
What?
Big sister.
Man, yeah, it feels weird, man. I don't know about I really don't like the handling of the child units and fates.
Good sir.
To be fair, I also find it kind of creepy that you can date the kid units in Awakening again.
Yeah.
Because these are like the children of your literal friends.
But like, at least there's a degree of separation in them being like from the future. Like, but like,
Imagine if. Do you think you would find it creepy if Trunks hooked up with Krillin?
No, I was literally thinking about Trunks, and I'm like,
Can you imagine?
yeah,
like,
it'd be weird if like.
Can you imagine? No, in fact, no. It is
because he has the thing with Mai, and
actual
that's weird.
pairings they do with the actual pairing they do with future Trunks is kind of weird. Yeah, with Mai.
But to be fair, right? That's weird not just because of him being the kid from the future, but because they do it in the future and with child Mai and child Trunks.
Look, I'm just
and
saying,
Mai is
I'm
not a
just saying,
child.
If Mai gave Trunks the second the partner seal into Wyvern, I would do it. without a second thought. It would be like instant 0 regrets.
Huh?
yeah, no, this chapter's kind of silly because he's like, oh, you've got the Yato, so I will trust you. Actually, no, he doesn't say, you've got the Yato, so I will trust you. He's like, you've got the Yato, and that's the only thing he really cares about. It's a bit lame.
I used to be friends with Sumeragi, this character who, I'm gonna be honest, is not much of one. I'm going to talk about
He's
him.
not just not much of one, he's a background character.
He's a background character.
Like, we know nothing about him.
We saw his back as
what
he
we
died.
learn isn't even, what we learn about him isn't even interesting. Well, you do fight him in an emotional moment in Revelations.
Father!
In fact, hey, you know that
Imposter.
cloaked figure in the chapter where Mikoto dies?
Oh, yeah?
That's Sumeragi.
That's Sumeragi?
That was Sumeragi. Yep, that's the reveal. It was Sumeragi.
Oh no, how tragic! The father kills the mother! Ah!
Yeah, and then Mikoto comes back and is like a puppet controlled by Anakos.
Oh no!
And like, you know, that shit. Wow, this would be like really terrifying and awful if we cared about this character at all.
Dude, it's crazy that they made a character who was less of a character than fucking Emerin.
Goodness.
God, you're so right. Holy fuck.
Like,
Oh wow, dude, I hate the writing in Fades. Oh my god. Actually,
No.
asterisk,
We can
I
do
hate
this.
the writing in the story. I don't like the supports that much. A lot of them are really ass.
some of
But
them are
there
okay.
are some that are really funny. Like, just really funny. Not much that's, like, actually interesting, but in terms of being hilarious, yeah, I approve of it.
Yes.
Hold on, I need to go to the thing. I will be right back.
Yeah. A child who's putting clash blades with a cute little boy, I say about
I'm
Kagero.
Higaro, retainer to Lord Ryoma.
Kagero. I say things in like such an American way when I'm streaming. And I think it's because I just talk so much faster. Because if I was by myself, you bet your ass I'd be a massive weeb about it, like, Kagero. My name is Kagero.
Oh. Listen.
Foul beast.
How disappointing.
If a kid called me foul beast, I would be punting them into the stratosphere. I call things foul beasts, though. I say that about my dog. No, I call him a gluttonous beast.
But
Yes.
I forget that they just, like, they want to fight you to get your vibes. Right, I remember this map now. This is kind of like a kind of fun aspect of replaying this game is that I haven't played it, like, since it came out. So a lot of my memory of the plot and the maps, like, half remembered. And it is cool seeing certain maps and going, oh yeah, I remember what this one's about.
So this map depends a lot on if you want to actually play it or not. Normally, I would say you do kind of want to actually play it because you get some really good items from it. However, unfortunately, that is a stale bread and like skill taker scroll. Actually, sorry. Not skill taker scroll. Let's be real. It's gonna be like
Hinoka's
Niles's
truncheon.
bow. Hinoka's truncheon. Yeah, like Elise's gun.
Dude, if Elise had a gun, the story of Conquest, it's a picture of like a thin book.
No. What, you think Elise would shoot Garen if she
Oh,
had
no,
a gun?
you're right. She
No,
still
she'd
wouldn't.
go like. She'd go like, what? Use my gun on Garen? No way.
No, it's my
the plot
father.
would be progress the exact same way. And then she'd go like, why should I use my gun on Ryoma? We should be friends, right?
Kaze, I don't know where to put you anymore. I guess just with... I feel like I was putting someone else with Effie lately, but I don't remember who it was. I might have Rinka. I might want to give Rinka, like... I said this during one of the times you were out, and like, the side effect of the gaps is that I don't forget how to play necessarily, but I do forget like my pair-ups and like who has been like
keep in
still
mind
in the party.
you don't need to have like all of your units be in guard stance at all times. It's actually quite nice to have room to like split your units up, because
Yeah,
that
that's
means
true.
you can do more with like moving them large. They're a bit more flexible in the way they can move large distances. So this map, a lot of people don't like it. I'm like half-half. There are things I like about it, things I don't like. Honestly, it's kind of like a consistent trend. Flying enemies in Conquest are really annoying, because they're all Sky Knights, and like, they have a lot of avoid. that's the main issue. Seems like a consistent problem. Enemies that are very likely to dodge your attacks are quite annoying.
What?
I mean, at the very least, there are good ways.
There are
good
other ways of attacking.
Yeah, there are good ways of improving your hit rate in this game specifically.
There are other modes of avoid. Alright, so if I want to actually play this map,
if you want to two-turn it, if you want to like get across it really quickly, what you basically do is you have someone move into that wind gust, blow them up to the top platform where Fuga is at, and seize it immediately. Oh wait, that's Gunter. Wait, check his stats. I bet he's gonna be a pushover.
Wyvern Lord
Oh my
Gunther.
god, wait, he's not only is he not a pushover, he's actually insane. What the fuck?
Fucking dude, Wyvern Lord Gunther. Seal strength.
Why is he? That's actually
seal,
Nate. That's
seal
actually
strength,
normal
seal
Gunter.
defense, seal
Gunter
speed.
can just. Oh, that's just Fuga's.
So,
skills
that's what
on
he
this
normally
map.
has. Okay.
No, Wyvern Lord Gunter, that's actually normal.
That's funny.
Gunter can
He's got
heart seal into
soul,
Wyvern Lord. That's just
wind
one of his
disciple.
heart seal
He's got,
options.
he's got 3 Naginatas.
The problem with Gunter is actually just that his stats are kind of bad.
Flora can blow him up though.
Yeah, probably. Also, worth noting, he can't retaliate at,
Oh yeah, he's all right now. He's equipping a 1-range weapon.
Exactly.
Dumbass.
Yeah, well, no, also, he's got 0 magic, and his only 2-range option is
you're
Bolt
right.
Bolt Naginata, so that will deal, like, 12 damage.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, alright, honestly, I'm up for 2-turning this. That seems funny. What if, so hypothetically, right? If I pair up Saizo and Flora, and then Gust come up here.
Yeah, probably, but the thing is, it's not just a, kill boss map.
It's
I think it's a
seize.
seize.
Oh, does that have
So
to be
you
Gorin?
need... no.
Okay,
it doesn't
not
have
in
to
this
be
game.
Gorin.
Okay, right.
Yeah, not in this game. That was a kind of annoying quality. It depended on the game. What it meant,
I don't necessarily
actually, is
hate
that
it.
a lot of, like... What it meant, actually, weirdly enough, is a lot of the lords that had really good combat, you wouldn't use them to kill the boss, because you'd want someone else to kill the boss so the lord can seize sooner.
Right.
Weirdly enough, this doesn't actually apply to Sigurd or Seliph, because you can seize after, because both of them are mounted, you can seize after killing the boss, and then canto onto the throne and then seize it.
No, that is really funny.
And just like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Minor inconvenience. Actually, to be fair though, boss kills in that game were really fucking annoying because a lot of the enemy bosses were generals, And in that game, Pavai's Big Shield, as
Big
the
Shield.
jank early localization called it. Be careful, there are 2 Kinji Knights there.
There are 2 Kinjinis there. Oh, and they've I forgot they can use bows.
Yep. I mean, that's why they have a skill called Air Superiority.
That's really funny, actually.
Thinking about the Kinshi Knight Hinoka in Heroes, who has both the Fujinumi and the Raijinto, and I'm like, hold on a minute, the Kinshi Knight can't use swords.
So I think what? Oh no, because I'll just get blown up here next turn, right?
Yeah, just move 1 tile downwards, you'll get blown up 10 tiles. I think, something like that.
Oh, it blows you 10. Oh, it blows you 10 tiles.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Something
Awesome.
like that. It just blows you, or maybe 5. It was 5 or 10. A multiple of 5. I don't. It isn't particularly
If it blows me
easy.
into emptiness, will I just die? Is this like a platformer?
No, if you're a flyer unit, and if you're a non-flyer unit, it will blow you up to the nearest platform.
Okay, good to know. In that case, yeah, I'll just park here. Should I park just here as Flora? Or should I park down here as Sizo? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if it's 10 tiles, that'll wait all the way up there. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see how this works. I'm so curious. Oh, okay. I think it's nearest platform in the way, actually. Not just 10 tiles. That's a Sizo? Maybe. Is fine. Oh, it's because he's still got the hunter's knife. Wait. Let's fuck around a little bit. I'm so curious. Can he do it by himself? The Tribalist might just kill him, actually. No, because he's goaded. He would have killed him if he didn't have the hunter's knife. Get you that. Go for it. Yeah, now die. That's so funny.
Sizo just locked in too hard. My goodness. Stale bread. Stale bread.
I'm so excited.
Stale bread.
Come on.
Look in.
Oh, we got a killing edge.
That's actually not that good. To be honest, it's pretty whatever. Remember what I said about how you don't necessarily want to crit in this game because you get less deal guard from it.
I recall.
Dude, I swear to God, they are plumbing the depths of like things I have never seen to recommend me video essays about.
Oh, what did you
like,
just see?
I'm seeing Webtoon's worst female lead, to whom it no longer concerns. I'm just thinking, I don't know, man. I don't like lead characters in Webtoons that much.
I have very rarely seen. I don't want to say a good webtoon because that's mean. And false. But
I've definitely seen good. I liked Unordinary.
I like Wade Family Adventures.
True. I think the specific thing. I would actually probably have separated them.
You're
because
completely
that way,
right.
if one of them gets frozen, then
the
you
other
can
one can
pair them
move.
up with
Yeah.
the other one and then move.
Oops.
That's fine. You can do it next turn anyway.
Oh right. Everyone
Probably should have moved
is
your
still
other
getting
guy.
it. Okay, that's fine though. That's
It
completely
is fine because
fine.
you know what you're doing.
This is completely doable with Sizo and Flora.
I actually think my thing with a lot of webtoons is they do feel like they've got that Actually, just manhwa in
It might as
general.
well
They
just
feel like they've
get
got
rid of
that
them.
space battles protagonist syndrome.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly
It's a
what
bit
you
like,
mean.
oh, I need to start like behaving like logically or whatever, and it's like,
A lot of those kinds of stories,
I,
they do this thing where like there's a lot of importance
well, it's like
placed
it's
on
like the
acting
protagonist's goal is to min-max, and they just don't feel like they have interesting emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm a bit like, I don't know.
I'm kind of like
I find.
a lot of stories do this kind of like space battles. That stories do this kind of thing, right? With like, oh, this character has like a technically not strong power, but they're intelligent and they use it to take down strong enemies. And technically, I love that kind of thing. But the thing is, they have the power isn't weak, and the character tends to be so boringly logical and like quote unquote smart that's their actual superpower.
Honestly, you know what always surprises me about a lot of regression manhwa in particular? Yeah, that's the genre, right? Yeah, like, oh yeah, I got like reborn back as a kid, but this time I'm gonna do everything right. I always think these dinguses have eidetic memory. Oh my god, right? Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
The other thing about them, to be honest, I would rather see your first life. I would rather see your first life, and I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, oh, it's time to like min-max and like avoid all these problems that I would have that would have happened to me if I didn't like solve them all with zero difficulty. Do you not want to get like as far up as possible? I feel like.
Well, I was thinking with the correct me if I'm wrong, with the dragon
I think
pushes
the
me up
Kichi
here,
Knights
right?
actually have a beast weakness, so you might actually just want to fight them both with Saizo
I was
and
gonna-
then get
I was-
blown up to the top platform.
I think you're right. I was just curious. Is that Paul when that move? No,
Oh,
never
you
mind.
don't have,
Okay, never mind.
Flora. Oh, Saizo does have royal.
Yeah, because he's Camilla.
Yeah, I think when you blow it, it does
Yeah,
move allies as well.
I mistook what it meant. I thought it was saying now there's wind across the whole map that moves everybody, but no, it's just
Oh.
on demand move people.
Yeah, it basically will activate the current currents. I actually don't mind the.
Why didn't I equip
fuck.
I didn't equip the hunter's knife. I'm a fool. Oh, he still
No, you didn't.
hurts them really bad. That's okay.
The actual problem here is that your defense is sealed.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Stinks.
Not for nothing, I did not give him, I meant to give him a because I did have one in my But-
Get out of the downdraft and I think
Not for nothing, oh no, I shouldn't use Dragon Man, I should heal. I was gonna say, I can blow
no,
this
actually,
guy
I was
down.
actually thinking separate them and just have Saizo on the like freeze tile or something, and then pair him up with Flora, go across, and then you're on the platform.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want them in the attack range of anyone, but yeah, separate. Have Flora below you. I think. Yeah,
Yay.
like that. Oh, what? Are you still on range of someone else?
Oh. No, the freeze tile. Oh, what? Well,
Ah, you're fine.
yeah, yes, because it's Saizo.
He's too locked in.
He's
It just
too-
is what it is.
He will never not be locked in.
They live the cage. I think.
Yeah, so what? Pair
probably
him
just
up
pair
and
him
fly up.
Yeah. And now you can heal him, I guess. Who's he in range of? Highlight the priestesses. Oh, that one moves. The other one doesn't.
That's
Okay.
really funny. Oh, that one. Oh, that one just has a bow. That's fine. Why do you just have a bow? You're a priestess.
Well, because they attack then on.
No, yeah, I just mean like, girl, what are you doing? You're missing half your kit.
Okay, wait. Can you safely switch to Saizo? Can you see how much damage that priestess does to you when you're Saizo?
Yeah.
Oh, it also has lunge, so you need to ensure that you one round kill it in return. That's
So what? Yeah, it's 17 defense right now.
that one does 31, and what does the other one do?
Also 31.
31.
Wait, what's this?
Okay, so yeah, you
Full
don't
lunch,
live.
okay. No, this is still doable. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have as much healing as he needs to have.
Well, you could just get an elixir or something. Just restart the map and then go back get an elixir.
Yeah.
It's only 2 turns.
Yeah, we'll restart it. This is extremely doable.
Also, get a defense and a HP tonic.
Yeah, facts.
This shit happened 20 years ago. Why do you remember this? Yeah, no, completely Doom, completely. And it's also like it feels like mega isekai syndrome. It's like,
Thanks for
why do
stopping
you
by.
not want to have stakes? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because these
Like,
kinds, these
genuinely,
kinds of stories,
like-
they remove any sense of like struggle, purposefully.
Yeah, it's like legitimately, what is the point? What is the point in removing the stakes from this conflict, right? Like, why is it that you think this story is more interesting as a result of the, like, lack of danger, right? Incidentally, the map after this is another one which you kind of mostly skip, and then I think you have a few maps that you actually have to play. Yeah,
What?
No!
No! No! Let me just buy him an elixir, honestly.
Thanks for stopping by.
Where'd he go? There he is.
But it's like, I don't know, I really struggled to think of like a regression manga that had like a fight that I thought felt like it was like meaningfully exciting. You know what I mean? Where I felt like, oh yeah, something's on the line here. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't help that they have the most boring
Oh, wait.
fucking
Thanks for
antagonists
stopping by.
so consistently, right? Like, oh my god.
See you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like-
antagonist.
This is why Wayne Family Adventures is the best webtoon.
Well, yeah, because it has good character writing. Crazy. Crazy that.
Yeah, so give him the... Honestly, take off the Sunrise Katana, probably. Or maybe even just Saizo. Saizo's Star, is that worth keeping around, honestly?
Yeah, completely.
Okay, yeah, I'll put that... I'll put
I
that
mean,
away for now.
I don't think. Well, keep in mind you're going to like swap around inventories a lot.
Yeah.
You probably
Oh, no, yeah,
don't need it
yeah.
for this map specifically.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant to be asking.
For this map specifically, you won't need it because you're not going to have any other unit to
Yeah.
rally strength for.
Alright, no, this is completely doable. This isn't like Clash, where our efforts to do it quickly end up making it take longer. This will work. It will work. Oh, that's Corin. You think pairing him up? You think just pairing him up with Corin is maybe worth it more? You think? Because I think Flora can probably do more damage to Fuga if Corin could. Unless the bolt axe is just that. No, yeah, 35 as opposed to 31.
Yeah,
More
funny,
avoid- yeah.
hilarious by the way how the bolt axe has so much might that you can have it 17 magic and Flora has 28. And
Yeah.
you do similar amounts of
Yeah.
damage. That's how the bolt axe is so broken that like Rinka in Birthright, who will average like maybe 15 magic at like 2010. So like promote at level 20 and get 10 levels. You got like maybe 15, 16 magic. The bolt axe is so busted that you're still one round KOing enemies after like a magic tonic, fiery blood, and a magic power up.
God, that's so funny.
Like, you just... It is really weird how easy it is to just stack up ridiculous amounts of stats in Fates. Seal defense, my enemy. yeah, concoction and you're at 30.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I did give him a vulnerary concoction, but I just didn't. I gave him an elixir.
Oh, use that, yeah, separate, fly up, and then use the elixir on Sizo with the steel dagger.
A little savey do, just in case. Or I do it back here, right? That way they don't get, like, hit by anything. I love separating. Whatever he's going to be hit by, I don't think it'll take him that much. Oh, is that what is his range? Oh, is it these guys? That won't hurt him, probably. I'll just move them next turn. Oh, I could have. Oh, it's these guys. Hi. Alright, that makes sense. I was like, literally, what is in range of him? Oh, but I should just wait. I think I fucked this. I think I'm keeping this. Yeah, wait, I am beefing this. What have I done? That's okay.
They call me the beef.
They call me the they call me the beef. Actually no, what I could do is just do this.
Just have it blow you up.
Yeah.
No, the person who uses the dragon vein doesn't move.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh, damn.
Everyone except that moves. Well, then you could. Then it would be like weird. Then
it says all units. That's false advertising.
Look, it's a tiny box. Do you think all of the, like, description and the behavior could be fit into it? That's like
Yes.
the description of a
Actually.
Pokemon move in GBA.
You're so right, actually. Hi, Corin. Sorry, Corin. I should have paid attention to where you were going.
I'm actually not gonna lie, Corin's dead. Watch.
No. Ah, damn. I'm a fool! I'm a fool! I'm literally just not. I've gotten cocky. I'm not paying attention.
Well, no, you're doing like a one-turn. You're doing like a three-turn, full-turn strat. It's kind of normal to forget about things and stuff like that. It's funny because you play enough Fire Emblem and you really develop an eye for the strategies. It's just so mad. Speaking of switch and then separate Sizo into the freeze rings.
Do I
I
even
think you have to.
I was gonna say
No,
I
you
can.
don't.
I can maybe just.
Yeah, just switch normally and then wait, then it's fine.
I
And
love
then you
switching.
just walk it, just fly up, and then use the elixir.
I love elixirs.
It's actually especially funny in Three Houses because there is not a single description of the effect of a single crest that is even, like, remotely
I know these guys
detailed.
are probably gonna blow her up, but I'm just 39. Yeah.
They actually have very bad hit rate. The thing
Oh,
is,
was
that's
it?
still like 1 in
Oh,
3.
30%.
Yeah, it's still like 1 in
How much
3.
damage does she
So
do
it's
to
a
him?
bit like you're
Oh,
going to.
great.
That's actually a 1 kill on enemy phase because he'll
Yeah.
attack you. I don't think you'll get sealed if he doesn't even attack you? Question mark? I think he needs to retaliate to seal your
That
stats.
sounds correct. Like I don't think it just happens.
Yeah, I think I actually prefer the way like Poison Strike, for
Go for it.
instance, works in tree houses where they need to hit you to affect you with it. So if they miss, you don't take the Poison Strike damage.
Yeah, because that just
No,
makes...
you get sealed even if he doesn't
That's
retaliate.
dumb!
What the fuck?
Oh, he's gonna hit so hard.
Oh, that's true. Well, no, actually, because he didn't seal your resistance.
Oh wait, and he...
He's
Oh no,
going
and he
to
can't
hit-
move. He can't move
He's
anyway.
going to-
Who cares?
He's going to hit like the little baby.
The little
You're
baby?
Fine.
Go hit like a little baby.
He's gonna hit like a little baby. He's gonna hit like a little baby, boffing you with a water bottle.
Oh, that was also
Okay.
righteous. Okay.
Oh,
Did
you
you-
don't
did-
fucking, you don't fucking double lump because. Oh my god. Because your speed got sealed. Oh my god. You are going to need to switch to Sizo, I'm
Yup.
afraid. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
where'd you all come from? You heard
So
there was
I
a party?
actually think you want Corin to come up with them so you can kill this guy.
Yeah, okay.
Because now you've got to survive like a turn after you kill this guy. So I think Flora can just finish him off, right?
Yeah,
If Corin
almost
was
certain.
nearby.
Yeah,
Yeah, if Corin was nearby.
I could just seize.
And be done with it. But Corin is not nearby.
I'm just curious, what's their hit rate again? That one's 27. That one...
Oh no, you cannot rely on those spear guys not killing you, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I think just reset this, have Corin go up with Flora, and then you'll be good.
Hypothetically, he has like no health, but
No,
his avoid is
no,
really
I don't. I
high.
also just don't think he lives. Like these guys just hit very hard, and while 20 defense is
Oh, he can't kill
decent-
anyway.
Oh yeah, like dude, that is a 31
Right.
defense.
I
unit,
forgot
my
the whole
friend.
reason we had Flora up here.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is still completely doable. All right. This is the run.
You know, it's funny how the like relationships with the child units in this game feel creepier than the teacher-student relationships. in
Right?
Well, to be fair, when I say teacher-student, I guess part of it is that you only actually like fall in love with each other following a big time skip where everyone gets 5 years
Yeah.
older, and in that time they're apart from you. So
It's a little bit. It's less. It's less
It's less
creepy than you being literally their parents' like friend.
yeah, literally.
Like
Fucking
that's
or worse,
gross.
oh yeah, dude, you're Rajan's child.
Yeah.
That's why she's still the creepiest shit ever, dog.
It's
What
not like
the
not not it. Honestly, like
What?
so the way the wind works is I think it's just pushing them up to the nearest next available platform.
Well, no, if you're a flyer, it will just push you up 5 times. Because obviously, there is no nearest platform for a flyer, right? Anywhere
Right,
is
okay,
something you can stand on. So I think
Okay.
theoretically there are situations in which you can use it to move further than a flyer could.
Right.
Um,
That said, I genuinely think Corin probably moves more and is in less danger if I put her here, and then just next turn and then just keep moving.
you want to get her blown up. I think she'll need the extra tiles at some point.
Okay.
And you can keep her out of danger anyway. She's a flyer, right?
Yeah. But I think on this turn, it's
I
probably
think
better to
wind
put her
on this
right here.
turn, actually. I'm not
Really?
even joking. Yeah. Because you're going to go up to that platform with the 2 mages and just stay out of their range. And then get blown up again for turn 3, right? You only need to be in range to seize.
Right. Okay. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. I understand.
I also, I'm not even gonna lie, I think you might want to like, let Gunter attack you on enemy phase, rather than.
That way, on my turn, I can just kill him, and then he
Yeah,
doesn't
'cause
have,
then-
and,
'cause
then
then
he
you
doesn't
don't
have the
get
chance to heal.
sealed. Well, no, it's
Or-
actually
or
you
get sealed,
don't get
yeah.
sealed.
Right.
And that means you might be able to one-round those priestesses, which in turn means you're not concerned about, which in turn means that you're not concerned about, lunge.
Right.
So you're exposing yourself to like one less hit on enemy phase, I think.
They
So
didn't
the
even
problem here
attack?
is that you'd usually have Saizo on the platform with the Kinshi Knights, but you went below, and so it blew him to the nearest platform, which was the pillar above, right?
Right. I thought
Rather than
I
the-
thought they were gonna come up and attack him. I didn't realize they just chose not
You
to.
can wait. You can wait a turn because he can handle these Kinshi, all these
Yeah,
Kinshi
he
Knights on
he
enemy
totally
phase.
he totally can. I was just like, oh.
Just
wait.
walk up. In fact, walk up,
Yeah.
kill one Kinshi. Oh no, wait, he's taking 2 spear fighters this way.
Keep in mind though, he's been fine. Like I don't think he takes a lot of damage routinely over here, but I don't think
Okay,
he'll kill
alright,
him.
well kill one of the Kinshi Knights on this phase then, and then walk
Just
up.
to see like 11 from that one, and then probably about as much from the other one.
Okay,
think
he's fine then. And then just make sure Corin's out of range of the Kinshi Knight, or getting froze.
Where can you? Literally right there works. Oh, you can't make it. Damn.
Well, Kinshi Knight as well.
Corin, can you? I know they'll hurt you very much. Not quite. Yeah.
Actually, with a physical axe and help from Saizo, you actually almost suck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corin's hit rate is dog, but they got a bow, so they won't counterattack anyway.
Well,
Yeah, nice.
it's more like you only need to hit one of them because
Yeah,
skill strike
facts.
help. Yeah. Oh my god, resistance taker.
We have more resistance.
Oh wait, you're dead. I think.
That'd be fine.
Okay, you're alive barely, but you're going to want to use that concoction, I think.
That dubious brew. Right.
Again, you don't want to get frozen. I would say stand in the updraft, trade a concoction from Saizo, and then use Saizo to block the movement of those two, use the choke point and Saizo to block the movement of those 2 spear fighters so Corin is safe. Highlight the range of those mages on the left real quick. Okay,
Oh, yeah, that's
so
fine.
move Corin like 2 tiles above Saizo. Wait, no. First, have Saizo move to like the tile to the left there, and I think that's not in range of the freeze. Just check the freeze range again. Oh, that is in range of the freeze. Okay.
These guys,
I think
not
just grab a
one range,
vulnerary
right?
from the convoy. Just grab a vulnerary from the convoy.
I mean, I'm
Good.
thinking I can just, Oh yeah, because I can't trade. I was like, well, I can put Corin here. I'm like, no, wait, I can't trade.
Actually, wait. To be
diagonally.
honest, I think you can just kill both of these guys this turn, right?
I also, yeah, I can totally do that.
I think switch to Flora and kill one of them. And then have Corin kill the other one with a bolt axe and a dual strike.
They want to park them in the
You
updraft.
both want to be in the updraft, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thunder.
Through the ring.
Hit him with the bow axe.
You remember that movie called?
My God, you gotta check. I remember that
The one
movie
about,
called
the one
Bolt
about,
so
like, a
much.
Dog actor
Yes.
who, like, discovers that he
He's
doesn't
not like
actually
he
have
realizes
powers.
he's not a real dog superhero.
That was great, dude.
I remember really enjoying that movie. I don't necessarily remember if it was actually very good, but I remember really liking it.
Okay, now can you kill this guy in one turn? Is what I'm now wondering.
Fuga maybe.
I think you mean Gunter.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. 22.
Well,
Not
just a
quite.
tiny bit short. Can you kill him with the bolt axe?
Maybe.
No. Pray for the crit.
On the bolt
No,
axe?
you've got a
It's
0%
possible.
crit.
It's possible.
No, you're gonna
damn.
die to one of the priestesses. Sort of problem here. What you could do is you could have Sizo waltz up, kill the priestess that uses freeze, and then just have Corrin wait off to the side.
I was gonna say.
Then you'll get blown upwards next turn. Oh no, there are too many guys. You want to end it this turn.
Yeah,
I think
a
you
lot of
need
people will come out of the
to,
woodwork this turn.
Load stay and see it, and just filter through the convoy for high might tomes. You might find one.
Let me look now real quick. Ember, Moonlight, Odin's Grimoire.
That. Oh no, it can't
And
make
the bird
follow-up
spirit.
attacks. Fuck.
With the bird spirit, which is not helpful, I don't think. What's Thunder?
Well, with the magic
5
tonic,
and
you
3.
do 4 more. Wait, walk up. I need to just like run some counts in my head. So with the magic tonic, you do 4 more. Wait, Corrin would actually give you, I think, 4 more damage per hit. If Corrin was paired up with... There's no real way of using a dual strike and then seizing it that I can think of. See, if you had a witch, Felicia or something on the team who could get like an early warp, what you could do is like boss kill at 1 range and then just warp Felicia next to this guy and then seize.
Right. I maybe no, and I can't attack her and then separate.
I mean, you could just chance an enemy phase with Laura
She could.
and then just
Last time she survives.
yeah, it's because she dodged every.
Yeah. Their hit rate is not great.
Don't
attack,
go.
yeah.
Don't go for him first.
I was just checking
Walk
it out.
walk within his range so you can attack him, but you don't want to get sealed. Is mostly.
So
the
I'm
thing.
thinking, honestly, maybe just put her right here, and then.
No, because then he's going to attack you physically and deal 10 million damage.
Right.
probably
I
one-shot you.
forgot.
Yeah, it's within 2 range, and you deal the same damage against him. Plus, when he uses the Bolt Naginata, his avoid goes down, so your hit rates get slightly better.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Just stand on the pillar. Stand on the pillar above it, like 1 tile there. Yeah, there. Exactly there.
He can still hit me there.
That's fine.
Oh,
yeah,
with the
you
bolt.
want to
Sorry.
get
Yes.
hit.
Sorry.
Yeah, you want to get hit. You
I
can
forgot.
hit you with the Bolt Naginata.
Not
but
you.
You don't want to do it with Corrin.
No,
You
yeah,
wanna do it with-
I just clicked the wrong wyvern. Well, not wyvern, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay.
The other thing you can do is...
Also, I can blow
just-
her up.
You actually can't, but this is actually a better option, I think, because then the one below her will physic her instead of freezing.
You're so correct.
Meaning that you get higher avoid. And are thus more likely to live.
Yeah, I like that. And we have dual guard on.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And now move backwards with Corrin and use armor.
Yeah, I surely have. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, perfect.
Right.
I think she should be fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, and we
Unfortunately,
got Dugard again. We didn't get to get the attack.
Well, the problem
that
is
sucks.
we're actually now back to square one, and our
Yeah.
situation is even worse because we have no damage on Gunter. I think we basically need to go back and consider how we can sort of push more damage on Gunter so we can just one round him.
I said this wasn't gonna be like Clash.
Okay.
And
So
now,
I
he's,
actually
and now
think
he's got
Corrin is
people
our
around
best
him.
bet for- I actually think our best bet for one rounding him here is Corrin. So let's suspend first.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's restart.
I think the plan.
Unfortunately,
is
not the
bad
run.
here.
Okay.
Okay. So Charlotte, Flora did 22 damage with the Thunder Tome, right?
Yes.
So what that means is that actually wait, let's just run the counts actually. View map real quick. Now look at this dude. Okay, so he has 13 resistance, which is not boosted by the throne because he's flying. So he also has a weapon triangle advantage, which has an impact I can't exactly remember right now. Now go down and look at Flora real quick. The damage of the 35. So okay, 35 minus 13. So yeah, okay. It's that her weapon triangle at a disadvantage nullifies any weapon rank bonuses she has, boosting her tome damage. So yeah, 22 times 2, that's 44, and he has 49 health, so we need to get 3 more damage on Flora. The first 2 damage can be accomplished with a tonic.
I think I might even just have one already.
You just use the rainbow tonic or something.
Yeah, I think we could. I could also just go buy a magic tonic.
Yeah, you can go do that.
And then anything else I would get. Although I haven't really used the rainbow tonic for anything else, so. Now I'll go buy a magic one.
Thanks for stopping by. See you.
Now, one way we could get 1 more point of damage is by shuffling around the pair-ups slightly. We don't actually need her to be paired up with Saizo. It could just be with a unit that gives her magic.
Right.
One such unit would be, I don't know, just any magic pair-up. Do we have any?
Probably, right? Would that be,
Lucina.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lucina would give magic, and that's a healer on one of the pairs, so we can restore health without needing Vulnerary if we need to.
You wouldn't be swapping off of.
If we need to and it doesn't completely.
Do we have a master seal for Lucina, by the way?
I don't think we have one, but there's one in the shop.
Buy one.
Oh no, we do. We just have one.
Yeah. Strategist.
Huge, massive. But she could be a maid.
No, strategist is the objectively correct play here, because it also means we can serve the 1+1 move.
You
bonus
don't want to
that
see
Flora
maid
was,
uniform
previously
Lucina?
Yeah, I know.
Me neither.
I told you I'll marry my sister for gameplay purposes. I am willing. I am.
Look at
you know,
that.
blood cousins are on the table if it makes the game easier. So,
Look at that. You'd love to see it.
alright, so Lucina, pair her up with Thingy, and then pair up Saizo with Corrin, I think. Saizo, Flora, Lucina. And then switch. And then yeah. Okay, and then this should be the setup.
I believe. Did we want to give
Sizo.
her? No, because Odin. Yeah, because Odin's tome can't.
Oh, also give her her magic tonic.
I already did.
I think.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
I did.
yeah. Now she should have the
double-check what I did.
requisite damage.
Yes.
I think she actually overshoots it quite a bit. But whatever, we can take that. God, imagine if Gunter was in a class that just gave him good mixed.
That would dude, literally, if he had more resistance, this would be like, this would be a lot rougher.
Just highlight the range of the Kenshi Knights. It's a bit harder to tank them since I think Saizo isn't immediately in range of them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately can't move Corrin around. Annoying. I forget, does 3 houses let you move Byleth on the preparation screen?
Nope.
Damn it!
I don't know why they're like that about the Lord units. I guess partly it makes some like assurances about, so for instance in like Seas maps, it means there's a bit more of a defined minimum on how quickly the Lord can reach the throne. But yeah, I do agree, it does feel a bit anachronistic these days.
It's a thing that like I understand the idea behind it, but like it's just more annoying than anything else.
3 houses has the most annoying deployment positions in Fire Emblem in some maps. Like there are some paralogs that are just like, bruh.
So I'm thinking, what? Move Corrin, like... So with this up, do we want them in range of them, like, at all, or do we want to just kind of skirt around them? 'Cause I don't know if... I might be able to avoid them, actually. Her wood's not terrible.
What is this? Okay, this is a Highness post. Oh my god.
Actually, Corrin is probably just... Yeah, okay.
This way. And then you'll just get pushed up. The annoying thing is like, I think probably just next turn kill the 2 Kenshi Knights.
Yeah.
Because those Kenshi Knights lock down such an enormous part of this map. It's
So,
insane.
did I want to actually do what I did before, which was move here and then switch to Saizo, and then next turn just move him in?
Well, you can't switch to Saizo.
Oh wait, no I
We've seen
can't.
it
Right, I'm not
times
Saizo
too.
anymore.
Yeah, you can just do it the turn after. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Yeah, actually that's even better, because then he can move in and just detonate one of them also. Yeah, that's fine. Good.
Yeah, detonate one of them.
So in
and
that
then
case, I'll put her
I feel
here.
like, I don't know if Flora can, like, double and kill, but she might be able to. Hunter's
Yeah,
knife.
look at that. I'm just curious, how much does he do with the steel dagger? That? No, but the hunter's knife kills in 1 hit, so yeah. I don't want to give them the chance to, like, do anything. Although, how much does the 12 as opposed to 6? Okay, yeah, not that big of a difference. Okay.
And then,
Flora, how much damage do you do?
yeah, 1 round.
Yeah.
I just do it
And
at 1 round.
yeah, yeah, one
so
range, and then she just completely
then you
kills
also
them.
get Heartseeker, so they have lower, you have higher hit rates.
Yeah, yeah. You love to see it.
And you'll get a dual guard.
I'm
You simply love to see it.
That's weird that they're going for fucking Saizo. It's so funny. Over Flora.
Is it because
There's,
Flora
like,
would kill them in 1 hit?
No, I actually don't know why that. I think it's because they like. I actually don't know. I have no idea. I genuinely can't tell you because I just don't know.
Oh, how much damage did you do?
Go
28,
into
your
the
max
Atrox.
was 38. Oh no, yeah, I was just checking the math on this to see. That's so weird. Let me do a little save. Can we do a little
It's odd
saving?
because they don't take into account Deal Guard, so I don't know. I guess it's for some reason they're just prioritizing surviving over the amount of damage they deal, which I think
Yeah,
Conquest's AI does do, but I don't know. Yeah, I've definitely seen them like run in and kill themselves before, so And that's
so what?
mysterious
So
to
what?
me.
Just kill them and then just get blasted up.
Yeah, kill them, make sure you're flying on Corin, and not
I should
still on
switch.
Sizo.
Yeah, totally right.
Probably kill with Flora first, so you can, get Sizo
This is true.
out of that little nook. Yeah, just move one tile left, and then switch to Corin, and then I think you'll be in range of,
Yay.
and then whoosh, up you go.
I do like this map gimmick. I think it's fun.
It's really annoying if you try and play the map like it isn't there.
Yeah.
Which I definitely seen like a lot of streamers who do this map. They try and play it as if the gimmick isn't there, rather than engaging with the gimmick and like trying to use the win
Yeah,
to get them in
I think,
positions
like-
that they want to
like,
be in. You
there are
want to seize with
there are
Corin and-
some map gimmicks that obviously like aren't super fun, but I think a lot of times when people say like, "Oh, this map sucks," it's down to, did you bother to understand the mechanic, or did you just ignore it and then didn't have a great time?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think that's a really common occurrence with the ninja machine.
Yeah.
Kill with the fire time. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Gorgeous.
Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Oh, you simply love to see it.
Oh, God, that's excellent. We love that.
You simply love to see it.
GG's.
I appreciate the help.
I'm pleased. I'm happy.
That was serotonin for my brain.
I'm happy. Okay, that's actually extremely good progress
Yeah.
today.
You did 3 chapters.
3 chapters, man. Well, to be fair, 2 of them were skips. And,
Yeah,
and you
we
better
didn't-
believe the next one is also a skip.
Remain focused.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck actually playing the next
Thank
one.
you.
I get it. It's not fun because there's a bunch of enemies that
yes.
like hit from 5 tiles away for
Understand.
insane damage.
Yes.
And you're thinking like, oh, well, if they hit from 5 tiles away, they must be easy to kill, right?
Mitama.
No, they are insanely bulky and have wary fighter.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
They're so annoying, and the thing is, they don't even have the decency to be like archers or whatever, where they don't retaliate when you attack them at 1 range. No, they do. They have 1 to 5 range.
I have
what
no
is this?
food for my Tamagotchi. She's gonna starve. Benny, please. Oh, good. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Whew.
We love to see it.
You know what just occurred to me, right? Because I was gonna make fun of this game for how like the story thing is ostensibly now Fuga is showing them around the village, and it really doesn't make that much sense to have you now return to like the hub. And I was thinking about specifically how much I really like the base conversations in Path of Radiance, and I'm like,
Yeah, because
because
Radiance feels like everything is set really nicely in context, and the way
Yeah.
that like the support counter increments with every map that units are deployed on means that there are minimum maps that supports can happen in, and as a result, the supports will regularly reference events in the story.
yeah,
Meaning that they're like handled way better than they are in literally any other game.
and also
The
like I
only
think about
exception
how
to this is like in 3 houses, sometimes there are like minimum maps for certain supports to become available. But they usually don't have that much of an impact. It's actually kind of weird. 3 houses. As much as I like the supports in 3 houses, it does feel like there's a gigantic missed opportunity. The A supports are only available after time skip, but something you notice when you read the A supports in 3 houses is the vast majority of them are written as if they're pre-time skip.
oh no kidding.
So, when I say this, what I mean is, go and look at Dimitri's support conversations. And you'll notice it immediately. There are some exceptions to this. Like, I saw like an Edelgard Lysithia support, and it feels like it acknowledges the existence of the time skip. But there's like another one which is like Ingrid and Claude. And in the end of the B support, Claude's like, okay, how about this? I'll try and like become a bit more serious and inspiring, and you try and loosen up a little, Ingrid. Let's see if we can make that work. And the thing is, in the time skip, Claude does become way more serious and inspirational. He's now
Right.
the
He's the leader of the Leicester Alliance now. Like,
yeah,
actually.
he's the respected and authoritative leader of the Leicester Alliance. He's really fucking charismatic, more so than like Dimitri, for sure, and also kind of Edelgard.
More charismatic than Dimitri. Smash cut to Dimitri crouching by like the fucking wreckage in the new hub, the time skip hub or whatever.
Dimitri, dude, I actually fucking love Dimitri.
Oh, I do too, don't get me wrong.
Design so fucking
It's
much.
so
Like,
good.
The silhouette he strikes, because he's like so fucking tall, but he's always hunched over and then has
Yeah.
a giant furry pelt over him.
It makes
and
him
it's like that silhouette
he's
is only
he's
broken up.
already a big guy, but it makes him seem so much bigger and so much more
he looks
menacing.
Like a beast, bro.
Yeah.
He's the boar.
He's the boar! I love
boar,
the
dude.
Blue Lions
So
was my first Three Houses route, and also the only one I played, and also I didn't beat it because I don't finish games. But in any case, I loved playing
Well,
it.
you did finish Path of Radiance.
I
so,
did
like,
finish
let me
Path
tell
of
you,
Radiance.
If we do a Three Houses stream, I would actually not be opposed to that at all.
That'd be fun. That's
so
also a game
how
I've...
down are you? How down are you for Three Houses maddening mode?
I'm not necessarily not down, but I think the thing with that is, like,
what I will say about maddening mode is I think we should play a bit of it in advance to test
Yes.
the waters.
Because what I was gonna say is that, like, not for nothing, like, playing these games on hard mode, I think I get to contribute enough to, like, the strategizing that I feel like I'm not just listening to you tell me where to go.
Yeah.
But and that's not a slight on you, to be clear. That is just like, you are better at these games than me.
yeah, true.
You actively like know more things about them. You are into them. I think what would happen on Maddening without preparation is that it would be me kind of being just the one holding the controller, and that I know that wouldn't be super fun for me.
No, that's what I sort of meant when I was saying like maybe we should test the waters, because that's like, can you like figure out, can you like sort of like stand on your own with it? It would be like, maybe the thing is, I would say like, oh, you could do like a hard mode Three Houses run first.
Yeah.
The problem with that is, maddening is such a ridiculous difficulty spike.
I remember watching a little bit of when you were playing it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this is really hard.
It's fucking absurd. Okay, so the thing about hard, right, is I think a big part of why the difficulty spike is so hard to adjust to, right, is Three Houses offers like a lot of interesting mechanics that help you bridge large gaps in stats, right? So you have a lot of very good combat arts. You have gambits, which you can use to like weaken enemies and do crowd control.
Right.
You have repositioning combat arts early on that help you like dart around enemy ranges and keep units safe. And obviously, like, there are a lot of optimizations you can do for like ranks. Battalions are extremely powerful, for instance. The problem is, hard mode is so easy that that you don't have to engage with any of these mechanics, and as a result, you usually don't. Especially given that, like, if everything dies in normal combat, you're not going to use combat arts because they eat more weapon uses. It's
Right.
like, what's the point in using a combat art when you can just one round, right? So what it leads you to do is pursue item and class paths that you wouldn't be able to get away with on Maddening. And as a result, like, the difficulty gap between hard and maddening is so extreme that it requires that you cultivate different skill sets. Because in maddening mode, you need to be thinking, okay, the enemies are better than me, so I need to make use of my gambits, I need to make use of my combat art.
You need to use
I need
every
to, like,
resource you
use-
have to be able to get ahead of them.
Yeah, exactly. And there are elements of that are extremely interesting, but also the game doesn't teach you to use any of these in the lower difficulties because you just don't have to engage with the mechanics.
So it's much harder
whatsoever.
to adjust to that when maddening asks it of you because like you're used to kind of not using them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it was
I
kind of like
gotcha.
I had a similar experience, weirdly enough, with Conquest, where it's like I go from I play Conquest Lunatic, and I actually like try to engage with the mechanics of the game, use the gimmicks of the maps, the dragon veins, use dual strikes more, and I'm like, oh wait, this game is much easier when I actually play it. What the fuck?
Right.
Crazy.
Right, because these games, like a lot of the difficulty people find in them can come from just not using all of the mechanics they have at their disposal.
No, exactly. No, exactly. Like, I've seen like a lot of people play like Fates, and they just don't use tonics even once, and I'm just like, oh my god, what? What? Use tonics? Use tonics?
Like, they're
Or,
really
like,
cheap.
Something.
They give you such good stats. Ah!
Yeah, or like, for instance, people who understandably don't know about the like extremely big time XP rubber banding in Fates. So the typical strategy of having one unit that just juggernauts everything, while it still completely works in Conquest, it's much less XP efficient than it is in like Awakening.
Right.
Because it's like, you can have like one unit go from like level 10 to level 20 over the course of 5 maps, but it's actually possible to have like 10 units go from level 10 to level 18. That's how intense that's how intense that rubber banding is. It's like as soon as you're like 3 levels above an enemy, internally, you massively slow down your leveling. Just like, it's like really noticeable. You're getting like 2 experience per kill. It's nothing. And, you know, as a result, it's like, juggernauting is more punishing than it normally is in Fire Emblem.
Right.
If you think about like Titania, right? The extent to which we used her didn't really meaningfully detract from the combat performance of our other units. In Fates, that can actually happen, and it's something you need to be cautious of.
Right, because kind of like using Awakening as the comparison, like, is a similar thing to how like using Frederick a lot in the early maps, like, oh no. I mean, it doesn't matter that much in that game because Robin does not, like, Robin still gains stupid experience, but you can have other units who are deprived of experience, and then you have, like, that's how you end up
Well, the
with
problem
your
is,
only unit
in
being
Awakening,
Robin.
in Awakening, when you reclass, it resets your level, meaning it's actually, there is no point at which you are yes, you can actually infinitely invest experience in Robin, and just seconds you. So yeah, no, that's like, that's why juggernauting is so unbelievably effective in Awakening compared to other games. Like, people talk about like, oh, Nosferatu tanking is so broken in Awakening, and it's like, the truth is you don't even need to use Nosferatu. You just don't. You can just, like, if you have any unit with Soul, they'll do it just as well, if not better, because you can use more weapon types and you're not stuck in the fucking dog shit sorcerer class. That's the secret. You can, in fact, if you're not on, like, the highest difficulty in the game, it's actually very easy to just, have infinite defense and every enemy tinks you or can't hit you. So, who cares? Like, oh no, dude, every enemy has like 10% hit and deals 0 damage. Oh boy, I better get Nosferatu to make sure I heal off any damage I take. Yeah, Awakening is goofy. I think, like, Awakening has upsides, and I could definitely, like, recommend it to someone as, like, their first Fire Emblem game, but I don't think
It's not like the most well-balanced or satisfying to play of the Fire Emblem
Yeah,
games.
exactly, especially once, well, I think if you're playing it casually, like, you're sort of playing it, what's the right way to put this? If you're playing it the kind of intuitive way, with, like, you know, using multiple units and mostly having them in their original intended classes and not really using the second seal to, like, get a unit infinite experience and, like, accrue shitloads of stats, then I think it's probably a bit more engaging, I guess.
I would agree with
But
that on account of the fact that when I was a child, that is how I played it. And I had a good time, but I was also a child.
I also think you can, like, stumble ass backwards into juggernauting, because it's so easy and kind of obvious when you begin to notice it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I was, like, for me, when I was, like, playing Awakening, High Manning, it was sort of when I was completely new to Fire Emblem, I obviously noticed that Robin pulled way ahead of all other
Yeah,
units.
no, exactly.
And the reason for this is, Robin gets more experience and thus more levels and more stats, right?
You don't need to, like, look online. Like, you don't need to go on GameFAQs to figure out that, oh, Robin is, like, Robin is the best unit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I would also notice that Robin could reasonably just take out an infinite number of enemies. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't having trouble killing large numbers of enemies. So,
route maps in that game become point Robin in a
connection I
direction.
needed to make- The only remaining connection I needed to make was, why am I even deploying everyone else when they have a risk of death and Robin doesn't?
Right.
Like, but that's the bit that's kind of unintuitive, but it's not that difficult to realize. I mean, like, like the Saizo solution to the fucking Kitsune chapter was certainly the most trivially easy way to beat that chapter. And fun fact, you can actually handle vanilla conquest like that, just completely fine. Do you know with who?
With Xander?
Nope.
Or Camilla?
Do you know what
Oh, sorry,
class Camilla is in?
I would guess Malignite, but...
So the thing about Malignite is Camilla's magic is actually quite bad, and that means
No!
soloing the entire game in Malignite is a bit difficult because you have to use a magic tome. Also, you're weak to bows.
Is it
and
Paladin
that can be a
Jacob?
problem.
Because I feel like I have heard
No, it's not
things.
Paladin
It's not
Jacob,
Paladin
it is
Jacob.
Camilla.
It is Camilla. Okay, I
But
had her in the wrong
you need
class.
to be thinking, okay, you need to be in a class that has reliable 1-2 range that is physical and isn't bow wielding.
Is it fucking maid Camilla?
It is fucking made Camilla, yeah. It is made Camilla. And it's also very easy to get because she has a fast support with Elise, and that means in 3 maps you can get her made. So what you do is you save the invasion, save Mozu's power log, and then through chapter 10, where Camilla joins, and then Mozu and Mozu's power log and the invasion, you get Camilla to an A+ support with Elise, reclass her into maid, and then she can solo the game.
That's so funny.
She can do literally everything in the game except kill Takumi. That is it. That is the only hard wall she runs into. And for that, you just put Corrin in Swordmaster, give them Swordfare, and they have a relatively easy time hitting the stat requirement to kill the final boss.
God, that's so funny.
Yep. It's so goofy. It's so goofy. Kind of just an example of, I think, hidden weapons maybe. Because it's literally just like, it's the fact that it's reliable physical 1-2 range, and then it's like, oh, the stat stacking in this game is so strong that a mage Camilla can reasonably be bulky enough to tank
Right.
every fucking enemy. Like, that's ridiculous that that's the case.
On top of just the fact that Camilla's base stats are so cracked.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I think you could probably do something similar with like a Ninja Xander, I imagine. Or maybe, actually better than Ninja Xander, you would probably do Hero Xander. But I think the problem with Hero Xander is that his hit rates would suck ass and he would also die to tome users.
Right.
Although, actually maybe he wouldn't, because you could use Soul with Hero Xander, and so he can heal himself. Like, it's why Ninja Silas is so good, because Silas reclasses naturally to Mercenary, so he can go to Hero, then get, Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I want future Fire Emblem games to have the, aliens attitude to the hot springs. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're both in the army. You will be using mixed showers. You will be seeing
so
each other naked.
1, yes, I agree. 2, I thought you were like, I want the next Fire Emblem game to have aliens. From Aliens.
Matt, so you say that. Fire Emblem Awakening was going.
That's
to
supposed to be
set in
sci-fi. I recall.
Yeah. That's why all the Cavaliers have like weird.
I can't remember if this was on stream or if it was just a conversation, but I remember saying to you, I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been really cool. I would like to see a sci-fi Fire Emblem, and you were like, why? It would be more Gundam than it usually is.
I'm so funny. Fuck. I'm so funny, dude. Oh my god, that is true though.
You were completely right. I had nothing else to say afterwards. I'm like,
it
damn.
is completely true. I love how you put a bunch of like spiked caltrops right in the middle of the area, and you're like, haha,
Yeah.
I will fly over them with my wyvern.
Hee, I get to fly over it. Fucking take that, Hinata. You have to walk on them if you want to go through the main plaza.
You
Take that,
Hinata.
Marth. You'll step on them and die.
I find this is something I do unironically like about the My Castle. It's flapping around on a wyvern. Essentially, if you're like Great Knight Corrin, it's especially satisfying because you make this satisfying clunky clock noise as you go around on your heavily
that's
armored
funny.
horse. I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I love this. I'm clopping.
I think My Castle could be a fun mechanic to have in future games. Just the way it's clumsily slotted into the narrative of this game is so funny.
There are so many gameplay mechanics that are clumsily slotted into the narratives. My Castle is definitely up there because like Deep Realm shit is so stupid. But I think the worst offender is probably the kids.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Like,
big time.
It's probably the kid. And the thing is, it's a shame. There are some kids in this game that I do actually really like. Like I like Sophie. I like Ophelia.
Yeah, some of them are fun characters.
I like Soleil.
I
Actually, don't
genuinely
really
think
like any of the
if
Hoshiden
this game
kids.
this game could have
I
done
kind of only
a
like Mori.
an FE4 kind of thing where just like it does a time skip and then you have these older characters and then you can have the kids to mess with.
That would be cool.
Like
I would actually
it
fuck with that
would
so
be
hard.
it would be cool if like like I think realistically they would have had to compress the actual story of the game, which might not be a bad
and then
thing.
have to, well, to be fair,
or maybe
Three Houses
separate
has
it
a
into
time
two.
skip in the middle, and it's like 10 chapters.
That's true.
Fucking FE4 is only 10 chapters long total. It's just that the chapters.
Oh, no
are big.
kidding.
And it's like the first 5 chapters are Gen 1, the second 5 chapters are Gen 2.
Oh,
I think
I didn't know it was that
completely have
short.
like a reasonably, you could have a reasonably paced 2-generation Fire Emblem game. It's just that, I guess the other thing I would say is I don't usually think Fire Emblem pacing is that good.
Yeah.
With the exemption of Path of Radiance, because I don't know,
Heart
they just
emoji.
locked
They
it.
just
They locked it.
listen.
There was something-
Whoever was working on that game, like they lost somebody crucial between that Path of Radiance and the other games.
Someone fixed the intelligent systems gas leak for one game, exactly. I don't know, because, like, I'm thinking about, like, Sacred Stones, right? It's like, you spend one chapter in a vast, like, one chapter per area in this vast-ass world, maybe 2, and, like, the world building is just nonsensical. You have
Yeah.
Arthur, this, like, orange-haired priest, who is the single guy sent out by this continent-spanning religious organization to deal with a threat of ancient monsters, like, coming out of the grave. Right?
Yeah, like
literally an apocalyptic danger, but it feels like broadly irrelevant.
I still
and
haven't
whatever.
finished Sacred Stones. But, like, what struck me about it was that although, like, you get a lot of, like, it gives you a lot of blurbs about rulers and their kingdoms and stuff like that, but it doesn't feel like you learn anything actually substantial other than they exist and here's who rules them.
No, literally. There are, like, some characters in Sacred Stones that I do like, legitimately. Erica and Ephraim are not either of them.
I want to like Erica.
See, my thing with Erica is it's a very, I think I actually said this to you, it's a very classic character archetype to have, like, a kind princess thrust into war, because it's a Gundam trope.
Yeah.
And Fire Emblem is Gundam. But the thing about these Gundam princesses, and also Erica, is that their, like, kindness and merciful nature usually doesn't bring anything to the table narrative, right? Like,
Right.
yeah, sure, they will have moments where they'll, like, be kind or empathetic to someone, but ultimately the issues are resolved by the men with violence.
Yeah.
Even when, like, Amuro is talking things out with people, it's usually in the midst of a violent fight that he has just said, no, woman, you can't be a part of because you're kind and not made for war. You know?
Right.
Like,
dude,
in fact, you can probably name
sidebar.
an exact exchange where that happens.
Not
You're gonna be like, it's gonna be Camille and the black-haired chick. Or
Yep,
like,
yeah. Dude,
or
I think
like,
weirdly,
Quest
0079 is
in-
less bad about this than Zeta is. Like, they do that with Fa so much in Zeta. We're like,
Well, to
even
be fair, I think 0079 might not be as bad about it because I don't think
there aren't
there's
that
a scene where a
there aren't
woman
there aren't yeah
pilots a
there aren't that
Gundam.
there's Sayla.
There's one.
there's
on.
I think I'm pretty sure it's only Sayla in 0079.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
It's like-
dude, but
like,
then Double Zeta has like multiple women pilots, and one of them, Rue,
And-
is one of the best characters in the show.
yeah, exactly. And then they're not complete freaks about it
Yeah,
for
dude.
like 2 seconds.
I think the reason,
Um,
dude, the reason people hate Double Zeta is actually because they're misogynists and dumb.
See, the thing is, it's really vindicating to me that you like Double Zeta and don't like Zeta as much, because I had, like, one friend who was a massive Zeta stan and really hated Double Zeta, and, like, that opinion spread throughout the entire friend group, and then I had, like, a really, like, horrible falling out with this person, because they were fucking annoying.
Oh no!
And, it was over something that I thought was really petty and stupid to, like, cut ties over permanently. It was that they had this habit of, if you said something that, like, nettled them in a VC, rather than trying to like talk about their issues with their friends, they would vague post about it on Twitter and not really respond to you if you wanted to talk about it further.
That is annoying.
And so it's annoying, but you would think like, oh, that's like a minor inconvenience. Except that they kept doing it, and every time I like tried to like bring this up to them, they would ignore me, and it was like. Anyway, kind of cool that it is good to know that Zeta is actually mid and Double Zeta is actually peak.
Dude,
Because that
Double
means
Zeta, like
I could comfortably write off all of their opinions about anything.
Dude,
also,
not-
they
not
were
to-
a Double O liker.
No, that's
And,
that's the
like,
same
Double O
person.
is yeah, this is the same
Cooked.
person.
They're
They liked
cooked.
Double O. They liked a Double O. They prefer Zeta to
Dude,
Double
not to go off about my
I
gun,
did-
not to go off about my Gundam opinions at the end of a Fire Emblem stream. Actually, maybe that is the
No,
most
it's fine.
fitting
Fire
place to do
Emblem
it.
is Gundam. They're the same.
But like, there's this perception that like Double Zeta is something you can skip, and like Zeta is like the best Gundam thing. It's the most emotionally like complex. It's the most narratively satisfying. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna be honest.
Thinking about that banger post from Agi where he was just like, dude, I never have any fucking idea what Tamino is talking about.
No, literally. Like, okay, I don't think Tamino is a bad writer necessarily. I think there are things Tamino does really well. However, I think when Tamino has to talk about how people actually function, I think he spouts a lot of nonsense. And a lot of that is what Zeta is about. And I think, honestly, I don't find a lot of Zeta's characters or conflicts compelling. Like, I think I like Camille. I really like Char in that show is actually really, really good. But like the main antagonist, Sirocco, is like kind of nonsense. The AUG and the Titans leaders are nothing characters. Haman Karn is fantastic and great. I don't know what the fuck ghost got into him that made him write her. It's the one Tamino woman who is like actually completely good.
Let's go. Let's get Tamino locking
But
in
like
right the
Zeta
only
is weird
Tamino.
because it's an extremely misogynist show.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it is
Oh man, I'm actually
like-
just thinking about this. I actually cannot remember a single media opinion I had that I agreed with that person on. Because there was also this thing called like Macross Plus that I watched, and I was like, wow, I really don't like this. This is also kind of like misogynist. I'm not a huge fan. And then this person watched it and they like immediately stand it, and I was
red flag.
okay,
Actually, I'm totally down to keep talking about this. However, I will probably end the stream itself now.
Okay, yeah. I was actually Fire Emblem. Wait, last thing, just with regards to Erica. My thing about Erica is there is no point in the plot where her like kind characteristics like actually benefit her. You know what I mean? Because I
Yes.
think there's a world in which you can make that characteristic extremely badass.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We've seen loads of moments where like Superman doesn't give up on someone no matter how bad it gets for them, and it's portrayed as this like extremely moving, powerful characteristic he has.
Yeah.
However, the main moment for do you care about Sacred Stones?
No. Go for it.
So the main moment for Erica to prove her worth on this front is with the main antagonist,
Lion, right?
Leon
Yes.
is a childhood friend to both Erica and Ephraim, and he seems to be possessed by the Demon King, or like something is deeply wrong and fucked up with him. And Ephraim thinks he should be killed immediately, and Erica wants to try and like reach out to him and reason with him, right? Now, you could have a moment in the plot where Ephraim is wrong and Erica is right. You know?
Right.
Like, because the truth is, sometimes it is good to not give up on people, right? Now, mind you,
Right.
this moment in the plot plays out roughly the same in both Erica and Ephraim route. In Ephraim route, Leon goes up, like, cackles evilly, and then Ephraim is like, Leon, you dastard, and then chases after him and nearly gets himself killed. Erica sees Leon. Leon is like, oh, Erica, I'm so sad. And she's like, oh, Leon, let me help you. And then she gets tricked, and they all nearly die, but they get out of it. So it's like, you had a moment where maybe you could have had a plot beat where Erica is right to be trying to reach out to Leon. Like, she is right because there are still some glimmers of humanity in him. Like, he is still their childhood friend, in spite of the Demon King's influence on him, right? And maybe, you know, there's like a point made, like, hey, you do certain things with Erica, you can save him. But no, she's wrong. So, as a result, throughout the plot, the only thing her kindness is used for is, like, some recruitments.
I vividly remember, like, for Amelia's recruitment, she's an enemy soldier, and then, like, I had Franz recruit her. So Franz walks up and she's like, "Oh, you're a soldier for Erica. I'll kill you." And then he's like, "No, Erica's not a villain. She is good." And Amelia's like, "Oh, Erica is good." And then she joins the party. And I'm like
Amelia's a fraud. She just
I'm
knows.
barely
she
breaking
took, like,
it down.
One look. She took like one look at Franz, who's like probably a cavalier with decent stats, and she's like, "Oh, hold on a minute, I need to work towards that."
Dude, you're
It's
so
my
right.
only hope.
You're so right. Because
You know what fucks me up? The community got it in their heads that you should put Amelia in general. What
the fuck is wrong with them?
What is wrong with them?
Dude,
They're
I'm barely playing this game and I put her in
General
Cavalier.
They're like, "Oh, dude, dude, it's like the only way to get an Armor Knight that's fast."
Yeah?
What?
Why would I want an Armor
Why
Knight
would I
that's
want an
fast?
Armor Knight?
When I can just have a Cavalier.
Like, the thing is, her speed isn't even meaningfully different between Armor Knight and Cavalier. So it's like, you could have an Armor Knight that's fast, or a Cavalier that has the same speed, and a higher speed cap, even. So, like, I don't know, if you want to go to, like, 10, 20, 20, with a fucking, like, terrible trainee unit, then, like...
Hey, terrible trainee unit. Listen, do not be spitting on my man Ross.
Okay, so that's what you think, right? Fun fact, if you actually, like, test, the Dosler averages versus the Ross averages, Ross does not look too pretty.
No!
It's a bit sad.
No!
It's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. The maths are not on your side, my homie. My good friend. Right, okay, of the trainee units, Ross is definitely the best, because he's the only one that, like, joins a like, reasonable time frame.
Dude,
and also,
I got fucking Ewan,
Sacred
I think is his name?
too easy.
It's really easy.
Yeah, Ewan. Sacred Stones is really easy, so you don't need to worry
Dude,
about...
the only time
like,
I have to reset maps is when I just genuinely don't pay attention and fuck up. Like...
Yeah, no, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty
That's kind of why I fell off it, because I'm just like, yeah, this is not super fun to actually play.
There are a lot of mods that just, like, artificially amp up the difficulty of the game.
But yeah, I got Ewan, and I'm like, man, I would like to get him up. So but like, why would I use Ewan when I got his teacher in like the same map, and his teacher is just better, and I have fucking what's her name? Oh, the mage you get in Erica's story.
Oh,
Loot, yes!
Yeah, Loot, and who by this point probably already promoted to that class where she can get on a horse.
I think there's another magic user I have.
It's probably Natasha or Mulder. Maybe.
No, maybe it was just Loot then. I was remembering a different. I thought there was a different name.
There's Sailor, Loot, and Ewan. I don't think there's another anime
Okay, cool. I might just be tweaking then.
There is a dark magic user, so maybe it's him.
I don't think so then. I'm just tweaking.
Okay. You're just tweaking. Yeah, that's fair. We all tweak.
What's the name of the
We all do it.
Yeah, maybe I was just thinking. I was thinking Loot was the name of that dragon girl that Ephraim has, but
no, that's
Myrrh. Okay.
She's cute.
I was just completely displacing the names in my head.
I think of the dragon girls, I think Myrrh's probably got my favorite design.
It's a good
next
design.
to Awakening Tiki, probably.
Awakening Tiki is such a good design. I love her.
5 times you're an adult. You have to pay taxes. You wake up and feel like you're still on low battery. You make whale noises while using the bathroom. You drop something and have to question if you truly need it in your life. You get mad when the grocery store rearranges the shelves. Change is good, actually. I'm built diff. When things change, I'm like, you know what?
I think people need to accept
the truth
the
was this
concept
was
of
an
change.
opportunity to
I
improve
say,
things.
while not liking, well, being resistant to change myself. Well,
Like, I think this is the truth. As a newly christened Fire Emblem enjoyer, you need to accept change, because the truth is, this franchise's mechanics will be unrecognizable every 2 games.
sure. Oh, you're so right, actually.
It's actually so the extent to which they do this is fucking insane. Like, okay, think about like Call of Duty, which has like barely changed.
Played virtually
over,
the same since its
like
inception.
15 years. Yeah, like there are like bells and whistles at it. Think about FIFA, how stagnant that is. And then think about like even Final Fantasy had a stretch of like 9 games where it didn't change that much. And then think about how much Fire Emblem has
Dude,
changed.
even between one game, like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, there's shakeup
There's
between
lots of
those.
new mechanics.
Like-
I think like the period where Fire Emblem is changed the least is probably the GBA games.
I bounced between all 3 of the GBA games, and yeah, they more or less play the same.
I think Sacred Stones is probably the most different, but even then, and it's like, dude, oh my, it just like you go into like 11 and 12, and they've added reclassing, and then you go to Awakening. Even Awakening and Fates.
Yeah,
people,
even
like,
Awakening, like they play similar,
people,
but
like-
not like the same.
Dude, pair up in Awakening and Fates works so different.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And like the effect this has on the gameplay loop cannot be understated.
Yeah, big time. And then you look at like, and then regarding like games like changing drastically, comparing Fates to Three Houses.
Yeah. 3 Houses and Echoes, actually.
And Echo,
have something
right, I
that
forgot Echoes
so
was between
Echoes,
them.
Echoes, for instance,
Which
was
also
actually the game
completely
introducing-
different.
Dude, as a remake of an old game.
Yeah.
It gets some excuses. I guess what I would say is, 3 Houses actually does crib a lot from Echoes. Like, Echoes introduced the concept of combat arts, but then 3 Houses has everything else about 3 Houses.
Yeah, it has gambits. It has
It has the entire school system.
Yeah.
So, like, the entire way that, like, classes work in 3 Houses is completely different from any other Fire Emblem game.
Three Houses says you get to
I guess
play
you could
Persona for a
say-
little bit.
What you could say is that 3 Houses kind of takes the system that
I think a Persona game where he
Echoes
plays a
has with the
teacher.
villagers and extends it to every single unit you get. But even then, it's not quite the same. Weirdly enough, I think the way 3 Houses handles like certifications is how I'd ideally like reclassing to work. So it's like you don't get all of the classes available for free. There is like a startup cost.
Yeah.
But once you have it,
Kind of
you
like
can
how
switch between them freely.
reclassing
'Cause
works in oh fuck.
I hate the way reclassing works. Well, I don't hate the way reclassing works in this game. What I hate about it is that sometimes you'll want to go into another class to get a specific skill, and then go back into your main workhorse class, but that it costs extra money and it
Yeah.
feels shit whenever you do it. Look, I need to go to the bathroom. I think we should
I was gonna say, probably a good
Yeah.
time to just to end the
do
stream
loop
itself.
loops in my house. Might head into the server
Yeah.
PC after.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm still totally down to talk and stuff.
I'm down with
I gotta get food as well.
Feeling chatty.
Feeling a little chatty today.
All right,
Well,
fellas.
yeah, thanks everyone for tuning into this. Very productive. 3 maps done.
3 maps done, yeah.
we don't even
This
have
is why we
don't
skip
have that much more of the game left. I don't think. Like we're
No,
on
we don't. It ends in chapter 26, so
Yeah,
we
wow.
are actually nearing the end. We are in Hoshido. We are approaching Ryoma.
Yay. But yeah,
It's
thank you all for
been
tuning in.
lovely, as
Great.
always,
Thank you for being here. Glad the stars
goodbye.
finally aligned and we can get back to it.
Yeah, go back. Like sleep schedule be that way. It
No,
is
no,
what
oh
it
no,
is.
yeah, no, don't get, oh yeah, no, again, not an indictment, dude. I have been
My
there.
university friends had some things to say to me. Right?
No, I have been there. Sometimes just the time you want to go to sleep is not the time you go to sleep, and the time you want to wake up is not the time you wake up.
See you all.
Goodbye. Have a good whatever it is, wherever.